Tashi wasn't reading it. Heck, I mean, you wasn't reading. You don't watch the Super Bowl. You know Aunt Tosh, Chicago John. I think I was trying to introduce you to her earlier.
Who?
Look, this is my new friend JD. I have so much to say about JD today. Good
Montage.
morning, JD. Hello, no, you up here, baby?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, handsome. How you doing today? Did you have a good weekend?
I had an amazing weekend.
That's awesome. Why didn't you share it with me?
What you said? Why didn't I share it with you?
Yeah,
I tried to share it with you, but somebody was not on live.
She
but you
said,
have
"Well,
my, but you have my number.
I I text you all those times and sent you pictures.
Okay, so this is what I need to talk to you about.
Yes.
And I want to be nice because so please don't take it in a bad way, right?
Right.
I'm just okay. We're gonna start. I'm starting early because I only got an hour before I got to sign. Good morning, Jeffrey. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for sharing the line. Whatever, right? Thank you for
And
all
of
that.
course, you know I did text you and ask you could I called you several times.
Yes, and I told you what?
No, you never said anything.
Yeah, I did. I did. I said you don't have to ask permission. You can call me whenever you want. Of
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm
course you
sure.
did. Of
Hold
course you
on.
did.
You're gonna make me pull out my phone right now.
Please
get the
do.
receipt. Shame the
Because of course,
devil."
you know I was in a casino, and you know how it's a little bit different
No,
pulling
I
out your
don't know.
phone.
No, you showed me pictures of you being in the casino. You didn't tell me that you was in the casino.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's not a conversation. You do know that, right, JD? Jeffrey, you know you
Uh,
up here?
Of course, I mean I do know that.
Okay,
I
so
love.
then
I'm the kind of person I love to have conversation. So
why you not have a conversation with me?
well,
Good morning, Good morning, Lola. Look at this 304 showing her nipples on lock. Can I say nipples, John?
No,
Okay. What can I use for nipples? What's another word that I can use for nipples?
I don't know. I don't know. Your people, man. I can't. Look, you take enough brain power as it is dealing with all this other shit. So no, I'll just tell you no. And you
That's
come up
early.
with
It's early. You're supposed to wake up early. Jelly beans. Ooh, I like that. You like my jelly beans? They be like excited.
someone,
I don't
Ray.
know. TikTok be getting me excited in the morning. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. So yeah. So back to you, JD. What
yeah.
did you look at the receipt? Good morning, AJ.
Well, one thing for sure, we will not have that issue again.
Raviolis. Man, I could not say areoli. J of Christ. You stop looking at you in the wrong live. Go to Miss Jackson's live next door so she could pray with you. Cause you looking at these areolis too tight.
But yeah,
Go ahead.
I was on the poker table for
You on
some
what?
really intense hands, and
What's
it
that?
was pretty competitive. So it was you can't speak on the phone. You can kind of sit there and text a little bit, but
What are you talking about?
it's a little bit different. So
I'm lost. I'm completely lost.
I
Say that
think
again?
he's giving you the excuse why he didn't see it and he didn't say sorry yet.
no, I'm just saying that won't happen again. So we don't have to worry about that because I love communicating, but you can't talk on the phone in the casino. So
I,
Okay. Okay, so let me okay, so
he couldn't apologize.
but you could text me a picture of yourself at the casino.
yeah, you can sit there and text all day long while your phone is sitting there on the lap
But you didn't
because
even
you're
text
sitting there at
me.
the table.
You just sent me a picture of you just sent me a picture of your chips.
I'm letting you know that I'm playing poker.
So why you just saying type it? I'm letting you know I'm at the casino right now. How
I
was your
figure,
day? What are
I,
you doing? I mean, so you also have conversation through a text message too, right? If you can't, if the reason why you can't call is because you're at the casino, then you can also communicate through text message, right? And
absolutely correct.
how old are you, JD?
How old am I?
Yeah.
I'm 54 years old.
Yeah, don't you know that already? Okay, so I'm gonna rewind it back. I'm gonna rewind it back. Remember when I first met you, right? And we were talking, good morning, Jazz. Good morning, beautiful Jazz. Oh, you're beautiful. I saw your video, it's so gorgeous. Um, we were talking about when was the last time you went on a date?
Right.
And what was the reason why you told me that the reason why what happened why you haven't been on a date lately? What about the women?
I mean, the women here just, I don't know. I guess we're on different pages.
Okay. Good morning, beautiful. Okay. So, do you think that it's okay for me, right? I don't give out my number for the exact reason for what you just did to me. To me, it's a complete waste of time because you sitting there asking me for a number, asking me for a number, asking me for a number so we can have a conversation. And then when I give you the number, I'm not having a conversation with you. All I'm getting is pictures of yourself. I'm
Well,
getting
because I
pictures.
asked you, the first thing I asked you was, could I call you?
And what did I
And
say?
I did not see the message where you said that you can call anytime because I would have called immediately,
Okay,
which
okay.
I'm
And
sure
now
I
going
tried. I'm sure I tried shortly thereafter after not hearing from you because that's
okay,
just
because I'm not gonna respond to a picture. If you send me a picture of yourself,
right.
what's my response supposed to be?
Well, I was waiting for the response to the text.
The text of you sending me a picture of yourself?
No, the text of me asking you, can I call you?
Right, but you didn't wait because you sent me a picture. Not you sent me four pictures. Four pictures. You sent me two pictures of you on the airplane, and then the next day you sent me two pictures of you at the casino.
Right.
Right, so you were still waiting for a response from me?
Well, I mean, on the phone, I mean, on the plane, I couldn't call you. So,
No, just regular pictures of himself. This is regular face pictures on the airplane. It wasn't even like dirty pictures, thank God. But I just didn't understand what the purpose of sending me a picture of yourself. Okay, let's go back. If I'm giving you my number,
right.
I'm giving you permission to call me.
Okay. Some people don't see it that way
Why?
because they're just like they want you to text them, so they're giving you a number to text them as
Okay, but
opposed to texting
That's usually only younger
on
people.
on
Older
messaging.
people usually over 30 usually call.
he
But
is. He's
I'm
55 some years old. This is what I don't understand. You was
Yeah,
around
that
before there was phones and text
to
messages
me,
and all this other shit.
in my opinion, he was trying to set the tone. He wanted you to see him in a certain light. So he sent pictures and when you did not respond.
and right
I
now, I don't know
love
what.
you because I was
Yeah, I
getting there.
love you too,
Getting
sis.
there, Jazz. I was
When you
getting
didn't
there,
respond
Jazz.
to him and you didn't give him the praise that he wanted, he didn't know how to react, so he didn't call.
No, I was at a casino
You're
gambling,
welcome, sis.
so I or smambling or whatever you want to call it. But I yes, the
No. Because no, then why would you even stop to take a picture of your chips? Because it wasn't even like he took himself with at the casino, right? He took a picture of all the money he won, Jazz.
Because he was trying to set a tone. He was trying to set the tone. He thought you was thirsty. He wanted to see if you would fall for the thirst trap. You didn't. So he said, okay, well, I don't want no bother. If I can't manipulate her with these pictures of this money or whatever, then I don't want no bother. That's what that was.
no,
You
that
trying to go be
definitely
honest
that
and get
definitely
into
is
a
not
He
straight
the issue.
marriage.
complained about women only want him for his money. Because when I first met him, that's what he was saying. That the women only want him because he used to be a record producer and he knows a lot of that. And he was
Oh
telling
my
me all his
goodness.
accolades, right? So I already knew that this was the type of time he was on, right? He put on his camera. He showed me his hot tub. He showed me his arcade. He showed me his pool table. He showed me. So I already knew, right? But my times I got banned and I got bored. So he's in my inbox and he was just like, let's have a conversation. Let's talk. He was going on to New Orleans and I was just like, cool. He said he was going to fly to Tampa. I was like, cool. Good morning, Kester. So now I'm like, let me give him my number. I need a conversation with somebody. I thought he was old enough that we could have a conversation. He texted me, asked me, when can I call you? I'm sitting there. You can call me whenever you want to. It doesn't matter. Next thing you know,
I never got that message. If I would have got that message, and I'm sure I called right after it regardless, but I never got that message.
well, if you
But
didn't get the message, then why did you send the picture?
because that's part of the text. You've given me permission to text you.
She gave you
You did not
permission to
give me
call
permission
her.
to call you.
Did I?
Did she say she had a man or was the reason you shouldn't call?
Nah, but if I ask you, can I call you, and you do not give me a response, then I'm not going to just
Good
up out
morning,
and call
Mr.
you until
Shelby
I,
Jones. Look at my
especially if I try one time and I don't get an answer. So I'm thinking like, okay, well, maybe that's you know, a red flag. Don't call. Yeah, I don't know. You have to
So you
understand.
did
I'm new to
call and
all
you
this.
didn't get an
All this
answer.
social media stuff is new to me. I'm not used to all this conducting this on a phone because when I was used to using the phone, you use a phone too long, it get too hot anyway, and you put it down. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, you use the phone to decide where you're going to meet up, where you're going to, go out and have some lunch, where you're going to, go walking, whatever. It wasn't about using the phone as a tool, a means of communication. So this is all new to me,
Can I
so
say
I
something?
don't know all the etiquettes, and every time I think that I'm learning them, someone tells me something that's totally different. So I don't know. Everyone has a different perspective, with
Wow.
regards to how you conduct yourself, on the social media and on the phone, and what you can do and what you can't do. And, so I'm not used to that. I'm really not. So maybe that's part of the problem too. People assume that certain things I should already, know and have knowledge of. But if you understand my situation, you'll understand why I don't have knowledge of them.
Can can
Why you locked up?
not
Say again.
hold on, because he just said a whole bunch of nonsense. Like, you asked this woman for her number. Can I call you? She gave you the number.
No, 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 no,
Oh
no, no,
no,
no,
I'm
no,
just
no,
going off of
no,
what I just heard.
no.
Just let me get it out there real quick.
Oh my
Okay.
God! Look, I got reported, John. I got
You know what I'm
reported.
saying? All I heard was you asked for the number. She gave you the number. You started sending pictures of your lifestyle. There was All I heard was there was never no phone call, and you making excuses on why there was never no phone call.
Well, if I didn't get permission to call you,
She
but
gave you the number.
yeah, but the number was to text, brother.
No, you said
Did
from
you did
like
you
I
say
You
said
have
from
to
what
can
I
understand.
I
Hold on.
text
Wait, wait,
you?
wait,
You
wait,
said
wait,
can I
wait. Slow
text
down.
you?
Slow down. Slow down. The number, the number. I sent my number. I sent my number. She sent her number.
you didn't
Now this
ask
is
for the
on
call.
TikTok. This is on TikTok.
You
So
didn't ask for the
then
call.
no. So then I text her and
Oh,
asked her, could I call her? I never got a response saying that yes, you can call me. Now she said she texted me, you can call me anytime or whatever. That may have been during the time I was in the air. I don't know. So that message did not get delivered. But if I don't
I'm
see that
sorry,
green
guys, and
light,
I really want to
then
continue
I'm
this
still
conversation.
showing my idea of showing pictures is to make you a part of what I'm doing, and that's part of me, you know,
How would you
showing
say
you,
it?
giving you attention. And as far as my lifestyle and all that kind of stuff, whatever, whatever. I mean, she's an intelligent, mature woman. She can read between the lines. She know about my
I did.
situation, so she can just imagine. And I mean, so it's not like it's okay. All that stuff is it's just a formality because I'm sure she knows what I'm all about and knows what I was about prior to dealing with all the situation. So yeah, I mean, if that is it wasn't an issue obviously because she saw something else in me aside from that,
Did you
and
hear
that's the person
everything
that
I
she
just
was
said?
and
Y'all
that was
heard
the
what I
person
said,
that's
right?
the person she was looking forward to getting to know, like this, right? Like this whole situation right now. This is part of the test. This is part of to see if I'm going to be the kind of person that, okay, take your licks, and see if you can bounce back from this. And so I welcome the challenge, and I appreciate all the advice. But like I
is
said,
is y'all playing games with each other?
no, 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 no.
I
It's not.
am
It's not.
absolutely
It's
not.
not about
I am
games. It's not
absolutely
about.
not.
It's not about games.
I
It's
don't
not
know
I'm
about
how
trying
he
to
games.
didn't
It's
understand if
about.
it's all
It's
understand.
about
about
a.
strategies. And
What
she has.
strategy?
Yeah,
That's
she
what I
has.
want to know. Strategy?
She
Yeah,
gave you the number.
she's strategizing.
No, can I say something real quick? I'm not sure
Sure.
what type of women you deal with, brother, but it seems like if a woman gives you a phone number of our age, I'm 58. A woman gives me her phone number, I might wait a day to call her or whatever, but I'm gonna call her. But if she says text, I'll text. I don't know about sending some pictures before we have an in-depth conversation and go through all of that. Just sending pictures. That seems like a hook. You want her to say something about those pictures to justify how you want to come back at her at the next time. You can't control the situation. You can't change, you can't build a new narrative. The woman gave you a number. Now, these younger women, 38, 25, they'll ask you to text. They'll
You say
actually give
younger
you
women.
the younger women will actually give you their Instagram. They won't even give you their phone number.
Yeah, I don't really do a lot of the
You don't want to believe it. You don't want
Instagram
to believe it. You don't want to believe
because
it.
I got too many followers on Instagram to keep up with them, so I don't do the
Followers don't
Instagram
mean
thing.
nothing, brother. They just people standing there in a box in the face. Everybody thinks followers. That's that. Don't get caught up in followers because
No, I
people think
don't. I don't at all. That's
people
why I don't
think just
engage
because
on
they have
Instagram.
followers, they are valid in
No, that's
life
why I
because
don't
they got a lot
engage.
of
I don't
friends.
engage on Instagram. I engage on TikTok.
Yeah,
So,
that's a fictitious friendship. Followers don't mean nothing.
well, I don't know. I think they do. They mean a little something more on here than they do on Instagram.
Well, let me ask you a
Um,
question. Do you engage every last follower?
on TikTok,
Yeah,
I
since
try.
you got a lot of them, do you engage them?
Yeah, I try to on TikTok.
It should be impossible if you got a lot of them, bro. You
I mean,
gotta.
well, you know what I consider a lot may not be a lot what everybody else consider a lot.
I
So,
got you.
but
But just fruit for the fruit of thought. A
because
woman.
hell, I thought I had social media account when I had four. I mean, two Instagram followers and four Facebook. And people tell me that's not even that don't even count. So I mean, like I said, everyone's perspective is different.
Hold on,
Um,
hold on. How the hell we talk? What
I
was?
don't know, bro. I don't know. We got lost sidetracked.
I'm trying to figure out.
Because he's talking himself into a reason. Because he's still giving excuses. He seems like good morning, Mike.
Definitely not
He
giving
seems like
excuses.
yes, because you're not hearing anything that I'm saying, Jazz saying, Verdi
No,
saying,
no,
Dave.
I understand it. I understand it wholeheartedly. I made two mistakes. Two mistakes. Okay. First of all, I did not. Well, the first mistake I can't say is mine because I'm trying to pull it up on the phone, of course, but this phone is like I don't know what the hell it's doing. It's definitely going to go to the shop first thing this morning. It's a brand new phone, but um, so I can't do nothing on this. This thing just says downloading and has some Asian writing at the bottom of it. So I don't know what's going on with this, and it has a barcode for me to scan. So I don't know what happened, but anyway, so I
Okay,
can't
so
get I can't
not
get in
that's
that.
that. But did you hear what the guys were saying that if I gave you my number, that was the permission to call?
Right. Well, that's you, but there's a lot of other instances where basically just because they gave you the number, they don't want you to call.
That,
I don't know that,
see,
brother.
you see where you just messed up at? You
Yep.
said
So I mean,
you
if
you
I
just you
ask,
just nah,
but that's
but
just like saying if I give you my address and
you're
you say,
making an
"Hey, can I come?
excuse.
Can I come by?"
You just said, all right,
And
that's
you never
you.
tell me,
You
"Yes,
gave
you
me
can
your
come by."
number,
Am I just
but
gonna
the
come by?
other
No,
people. So you making an excuse. You judging her off of the other people, but she
no,
gave you
no,
her
no,
number.
no. Regardless, regardless. If I ask you something
You making it bad
directly,
for us, bro.
first I ask you, "Can I call?"
Not
I'm
for
not gonna
me.
make the assumption. Some people like to make the assumption. I
I
do
don't
not
give
like.
my
Why I
number
don't
out.
date
The
no
thing is,
more.
I don't give my number out. I
That's
don't give
why
my
I don't
number
date no
out.
more, sis. I don't date no more because I don't be having time. I don't be having time
But I'm
for it.
just saying, if I ask you, can I call?
You still
I
ain't
want to say
called.
our first or second text was,
You
"Can I
still gonna
call?"
be stuck on
She
that?
gave you her number, and the first thing you should have said, "Cool, thank you
So
so
call her
much.
right
When's a good
now.
time to call
Or
you?"
call me right then, right?
Or call her right
Because if
then,
it's
or
not
say
a good
when.
time, I'm not gonna answer, right? I'm not
Right
gonna answer. I'll put you to
there you go,
voicemail and I'll call you back. I mean, back in the days when we used to have house phones, we didn't ask permission to call. We just called, and then we didn't even have voicemail. And
man.
you just kept calling and calling and calling and calling until somebody fucking picked up.
We
I'm
sat by the
we in
phone.
my generation, we should know how a phone works. All right, I'm sorry, I'm getting all
No, it's
aggravated.
all good. We sat by the
Nah,
phone. We took
we
that long
It's
cord,
like
sat by the
we get it.
phone. All I'm saying is, if a woman gives you a phone number, that's you in. You already in. That's the most. That's the
Shit
most
me,
what
important
would I
thing
shit
give
right
me.
there.
my number for what?
He
The next
fucked
thing
that
is to
bag
do
up.
is when can I call you? What's a good time? Because I don't know your schedule. And then you make that call. If she say anytime, I'm already on the phone before
Okay,
any
but
time.
excuses, he never got
All
that
right, bro.
message.
Let me ask you a
Who said he
question.
never
I'm
got
just
that message?
curious. Where do you live? What state do you live in?
What does that matter?
It matters a lot because I'm trying to understand the scope of the type of women that you are probably
You
more
deflecting
prevalent
and making
to
Hey,
excuses,
brother, let me
man.
go
dealing
ahead
with.
and help you out. Don't do that. Let me go ahead and help you out. I live in Atlanta, Georgia.
Same
Okay,
here.
so you perfect. So in other words, you know how the women here. Well, I'm
I'm
assuming.
from Providence, Rhode Island, up near Boston. I'm
Okay,
Cape Verdean.
so
I did.
so
Hold on, let me finish because you asked me a question. I deal, and I'm not saying this to be bragging or anything else. I'm a single man. I'm an empty nester, grandkids, everything else.
Right.
I raised my family. I got me a little business that I do on the side because I retired. I deal with a lot of women. My business is nothing but client-based women that I work for. I own a landscape company. I'm a
Okay.
honey-do man. I can do everything, car engines, everything. So I deal with a lot of single women. And I learned the game from a lot of women out there. And what I'm saying is if a woman tells you one thing, you already in. She found something in you to allow her to give you her number. A number you can track people, you can stalk people, you can do so many different things with a phone number. You was
You're on
in.
the internet.
Yep, you was in. You should have just been like, yo, give yourself a pat on the back, whatever the case may be, to pump yourself up, make that call, move forward, and start doing some different things. You got a mindset, and I don't know you, but you seem like your mindset is about them young people on TikTok. That young generation. You got to get some
Young
new
generation's
followers.
used to that. The text messaging, call me before da da da. Usually, young people are about the text message. They're all
My
about the
kids used to
chat.
ask me to borrow money through a text. I was like, you ain't getting a dime.
But I think it's the type of women that he's used to, and that's the reason why he thinks that a woman like I don't know, and it was just like felt bad. I did feel bad.
All right. Well. All
I
right. Well.
get you. It seemed like you were trying to be nice, my friend. It seemed like you were just doing it in your own way, trying to be nice
Because
to
I
make
don't know.
sure.
Because I don't know what I'm supposed to be
Texting is for
doing. Not.
cowards. I mean, cowards text. That's what the whole idea. When you text, you're a coward. That's the bottom
All right.
line.
Well. Well.
Anytime
Well.
we should call her. I should call a woman, hear her voice. She should hear my voice, and I should set the plan to meet her, and then to go from there.
That's how
Ma'am, you want me
organic
to get
it's
coffee,
supposed to
ma'am?
be.
What time you want to get coffee this morning? I'm ready for coffee.
No, but he wants to show me pictures of himself, Bernie. He wanted to
Oh
show me pictures of
nah,
himself
You had
on
nah. I
already
want to show
seen.
you. I
Well,
want
you
to
had
show you
already
me.
seen
Hey,
the
babe.
He
pictures.
sent me
I
a
want you to see
picture
me live. Hey,
of his casino chips that he won to show me all
no,
the money he
I ain't
won.
got.
All
I
those
ain't
are
gonna show and tell,
seeds. You're
baby.
putting seeds out there to try to see if somebody's going to catch that, and you're trying
No
to.
Yeah, you
show and
want
tell.
somebody to bite that bait.
I
That's
want to come
it.
and undress. I want to come get naked right in front of you, ma'am, face to face. I ain't trying to be on no pictures. We ain't got no cameras. We ain't got no. We ain't taking no pictures.
Yeah, you gotta make
we
a
gonna be
phone
live
call for
art.
that. You
That's
gotta make
real.
a phone call for that. You
Yeah,
can't
but
text
y'all.
your
But
way into the
this,
drawers.
hey,
You
but this what
gotta.
you don't. But this what you don't understand, right? Because, like I said, all this is new to me. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. It's a lot of times, and of course, I live in Atlanta too, so I know what it's like. And to be able to just be in the dating scene and see how the situation is, like, yes, I do not have a problem getting women's numbers. They seem like that's the first thing they give you, but then they
I
don't
don't know
answer the
what
call.
women you
If you
deal
try
with.
to call them,
Are you
they do not answer.
are you coming
They
out
do
of a
not
divorce?
return your text. Say
Are you coming out
again.
of divorce? Are you coming out of divorce?
Nah, he coming out of he coming out of
I'm
that
coming out of
tricking
federal prison,
lifestyle.
bro.
Oh,
I
okay,
just had a
okay,
life sentence in federal prison.
Oh, there's
okay,
the
Okay,
backstory, brother. Don't
okay,
nobody know.
You didn't say that
okay.
shit
I'm just
earlier.
saying.
Hey, brother, there's a whole backstory. So you're coming out of federal
Oh
prison.
Lord,
So
he
there's a
didn't
Yes,
lot you
say
need to
that shit
learn.
at all.
exactly.
That
I
makes
had a
a
life
lot of
sentence. I
sense.
had a life sentence in federal prison. I did
Hey, bro,
18
I can school
years.
you. I
Okay.
got Atlanta unlocked. We good.
So
Let me
you about
stop.
36 or 40 something like that. You're your
I'm
30s, late 30s, early
54.
40s.
I'm 54.
Okay. So okay. Oh, okay. But you ain't been that far removed. 54, 18. I mean, so you did have some moment on outside before you went in, right?
Yeah, I used to be a rapper. Used to be a
No, no,
producer. I
not
mean, I
not
owned
all that.
business, all
I'm
kind of
saying.
different stuff.
So you have some coordination with talking to women. I mean, like that's
Yeah, but not
the
through
dialogue with
social
women hasn't
media. I don't
changed.
have a problem. It's
No,
not a
no,
Talking to
but
problem
women is talking to
talking with
women.
women. It's
But it hasn't
just
changed though. It hasn't changed. The social media, that's just the tool. But the practice is still the same. You get the number, you call, you hear a voice, you say, "Hey, I'm interested. I want to meet you. Let's go get something.
nah,
Let's do
bro.
it."
Bro, listen,
Yeah.
listen, listen.
Uh-huh.
I can give you
No.
a
Don't give me
list
none.
of countless numbers
See,
Hmm.
what y'all
where
not
I have
understanding
met
is
women here in Atlanta.
he
They
got
give you
locked
your
up at
number.
a
They give you
certain
their number.
age
They do
and
not
did all
return the
that
text
time.
and
That's
will
when
Yeah,
the
not
but
answer the
mentality
he
phone.
is
So
got.
it's
Yeah,
like,
done.
let's say he
what?
got locked up
What
at
This
is this
man
36.
just
about?
said it. He been locked
He got
up
left
for a
13,
certain
18
time.
years. So 36. Okay, but I mean, but like 36. So he had a life up to 36.
That's where his
Nah,
mentality
30,
is still
bruh,
before it
bruh, hold
got
on,
locked
wait,
up.
slow down,
Yeah, but
slow down.
54.
Hey,
But
man,
if you
just tell us how many
Slow down,
calendars
bruh.
you did and what.
Slow
How
down,
old were you?
bruh. I got locked up.
He said he did
I
18
left the
joints.
country. I left the
Okay.
country when I left the country when I was 31 years old. And
I'm just
when
trying
they
to.
came and got me, they locked me up, and I was locked up ever since.
Okay, that's fine. I don't issue with that. What I'm saying, but up until 31. So, but during your time on
Right.
incarceration, you didn't have a memory of like how you dialogue with women at episode
I don't have
31?
a problem. Of course, I
Oh.
wrote letters. I
No, no,
I
no,
was in
no, no,
a
no, 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 not while you incarcerated. I'm saying like what, like for the top before you incarcerated, how did you talk to women? You
With
called them
his
on the phone,
money.
right? Okay, well, money.
With
Okay,
his
but yeah,
money,
but
like he
I do too.
said.
I talk with money too. But I'm saying, but you talked to them. You didn't just flash a $200. You had to say
nah.
something.
I mean,
It was
but
the
you have to understand. First of all, I was young, and my image. It was
No,
very
give it
rare
to
that
me.
I
Image.
went somewhere.
Everybody has an image. Take away the image. Images that rap all that stuff. That images.
He's answering your question
That's for
though.
your pro. No, I got you. But I don't need your image. Just think about
Right.
this. I mean, like because you're on stage, right? So you're a performer. But once you get off that stage, you might still be a performer in your own mind, but you still got to have a dialogue for women. You know, whether I don't care if your image is as Michael Jordan, but you
Yeah, I
still
didn't.
got to have a
I never had a
dialogue.
problem. I never had a problem with dialogue for women, but
Okay.
it was very rare that I was actually in a situation
Oh, I got you. Women
to
pursued you. You didn't
where.
pursue women. I got
Say
you.
again.
Okay, I got. Okay, so you basically you're saying women pursued you. You didn't have to pursue women. Is that where you? Is that where you're going?
I mean, well,
Like
no,
women.
I pursued them as well.
Okay. Okay.
It just
I'm saying
depends
yeah.
on the
So
women I was pursuing. I mean, I was in the industry, so a lot of them were industry chicks. Um,
uh
you know,
Have a lot of
not by
experience with real
not
women.
by design, but those were the
were,
people
were
that
they
were
I mean, were they
in
were they
my
roadies or were
immediate
they
circle.
fakers
So
or
those are
were
the
they
ones
roadies? Were
So
that
do
I
they
you
dealt
not?
with.
pavement?
Say
So do
again.
you not have like experience with like real women, like regular women on the street? You only got like experience with industry women. It's just a question.
Yeah, pretty much. And I'm
Okay.
not gonna lie. I mean, here in Atlanta, when I would try to basically have dialogue with women that were not, you know, of that same status of class or genre, it was a bit awkward because of the the difference and the disparities with regards to mentalities. Like I had a partner that would be with me, and he could talk to all of them. They would speak to me, and some of the things that I would say, I guess, to them, was not as intriguing because around that time, we younger, so the women are a lot more immature, and they were not really into sophistication. They were more into, you know, the
So listen. So
brawn, the
let's see. When
flash.
you ask one for smacks, are you intoxicated or are you sober?
Um, yeah, I don't really ask for it. I'm not, be
You ain't taking it, is you?
Well, how do
nah.
you?
I mean, I'm just saying they usually asking me.
Okay. So like, okay, close quarters.
Hey,
Are they taking your clothes off? I mean, how do you? I mean, how like? So for example, okay, Miss Adrian. Okay, I'm asking smacks.
Oh, what
Well,
is what?
Miss
I'm
Adrian,
trying
I'm
to
I'm
asking.
see
more
how we
I'm
go from
more
the
of a
phone call to
romantic
taking
guy.
clothes off.
No, I'm
I'm
saying.
more of a
So,
romantic guy. I'm more into emotions and getting to know the vibe
okay, so
and
you want to bring
feeling
flowers, and you want to bring
and
like little
pretty much
trinkets and gifts and stuff
reciprocating
like that. Got you.
All right, well,
Okay.
reciprocating.
can I just give you a
Good
word of
morning.
advice?
Good morning,
If
my
you
friend
don't want
Cole.
women to always want your
Hold
money,
on one second.
don't
So
lead
I can
with your money. When you go in and you showing women your money and all of that, they just looking at you like you trying to give them some money.
Yeah,
Cause men with
but
substance.
you have to understand
Listen
at the
to me. Just
time.
listen to me for a
First of
second.
all,
Listen
it
to me.
wasn't
Listen
it
to me.
wasn't just about leading with money.
No,
It
listen
was a
to me, bro.
situation. If
Listen,
I
listen,
if
bro.
I
Bro,
found
listen.
interest
Brother, let that
in
woman speak
someone,
though.
You don't want to
She
listen,
got
Jazz.
game.
You don't want to
I'm
listen.
eliminating all of the
Yeah, I
distractions. And a lot
see.
of times around that
You
day and
are the
age,
distraction,
money
bro. Listen to
became a
what I'm
huge
saying.
distraction.
Boy, you a
So I would
walking red
eliminate all
flag.
those distractions.
You
So
no,
if I
you
wanted
need
to
to
spend
listen.
time with
damn,
You
her,
need to
bro.
listen, bro. Listen. You are the distraction. When you go in showing pictures of your money, you either gonna get yourself robbed emotionally or physically. It's never going to end right because you won't always wonder why her hand out, but you
I know
basically
I
made yourself
didn't.
a
I
cash
didn't
cow.
care. I
Yeah,
didn't care.
yeah,
That's what
but
I at the time. That's what I was looking for. I
but
wanted.
listen to what I'm saying. You're
That's
still
why the
doing it.
game fucked
You're
up.
still doing it.
Fuck.
So you still doing it, but you're looking for a woman with substance, and you wondering why you're not grabbing a woman with substance. It's because the way you're going about it. You using games to get prostitutes, not that get real women.
But
You
y'all
got to
not
stop doing
understanding.
that, brother, because you keep
He been
doing that
locked
leading,
up
you're
for
gonna
all
be
that
right back
time,
sitting
so
I
that's
behind them
where
get
he's
that. I
bars.
get
still
that.
at
That's
with
why
her.
I'm trying to give him a word of advice.
Leave
Yeah,
them
but there's
women
a
alone. You're gonna be
there's a
behind
there's
bars.
a
They got much
difference.
game than you.
There's a difference between a person who is out there that been to prison, and then it's all about the mental aspect. I spent 25 years in the state. I didn't go to the feds, but I spent 25 years in the state. But I'm in the DMs. I'm in the DMs not looking for women. I'm not trying to do that. So my thing is, like Jazz was just talking about, what you show is how the female's gonna deal with you. Period. So
Right.
if I show up to a female crib or around her way, and she see me and she see the car and she look at my wrist and see that, mind you, I'm lifting my sleeve up
Bro,
so she can see it, and
y'all
I'm
are
doing all.
unreal.
That's what she's gonna go with. She's gonna go with, oh, this nigga's a trick. I got him.
Yeah.
So it's about what you put out there, man. And another thing I want to say, it's not a person that's been to prison that comes home. First of all, it depends on one, what they doing while they in prison. Two, what's their mind state when they leave in prison? What goals they got for themselves? Was there a person that just wasted time and couldn't wait to walk out of prison? You know. And lastly, what you're going home to. So it sounds like bruh came home to a life, pretty much. Worked his ass off and got his own business. But at the same token, bro, you're putting yourself out there for people to have some disrespectful shit to say. When you say shit like, oh, I got this and I got that, but then at the same token, you in the DMs and you not calling, that don't make sense to me. I understand not wanting to call somebody because they didn't tell you to call, but if you get a phone number, that's what the fuck your phone number's for, to call.
I ain't gonna lie. If a man show me a whole bunch of money, if he
What?
show me a whole bunch of money when he first meet me, I'ma even think he got a little dick or a wife.
Look,
Public
Yeah,
it,
service
I mean,
announcement.
like
I'm a trick,
honestly
ladies.
speaking,
So
I
I'm a
think
trick. I'm in your DM as a trick. So public service. No, I'm the trick. So don't
yeah,
ask.
like honestly speaking, like if you a man and you flash your money around and you not looking for and you actually looking for a woman that you want to fuck, I'ma either think you got a little dick or you got a wife. Because
You definitely got low self-esteem with that money.
Well, that's
yeah,
me. I got a little pickle, and I got a wife. So that's me. I'm a trick with little pickle, little wife. Ladies, I'm available.
$1. And I'm gonna say honestly, a lot of y'all have it completely messed up. Sometimes women are taking your number to get you to leave them the fuck alone.
No, that's not.
oh
That
yeah,
wasn't
I've
it.
done
You
that
know what I'm
before
saying?
too.
Like
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
I
No,
wish.
he proved his
No,
point.
JD, stop. JD, you really shouldn't talk at this point.
Yes, and that's a woman
You
getting your
really,
number, JD,
you,
not you getting a woman's
you,
number.
you,
No,
JD,
I'm
really.
talking about because women give me their
JD,
number all the
stop.
time, and they do
JD,
not
stop.
return the text. I'm like,
JD,
damn, if you got a dude,
Boy,
JD,
damn,
JD.
you
This is
smoke.
part of your problem. Part of your problem is you don't shut the fuck up to listen.
Yeah,
And I
that is a
guarantee
big
you,
problem.
this is part of your problem. You remember how before you talked about your homeboy who could talk to all the women, and you tried to make it seem like, oh, well, some of them they just didn't like the elegant things. No, it's that he could talk to all of the women. He could adjust to them. I guarantee you, he was
yeah, he
paying
definitely could.
attention. He was paying attention to them. He was listening to them. You you at that time were very self-focused. You did not listen. You still don't listen, but you right now you don't shut the fuck up. And that is part of your problem. So I guarantee you, women are taking your number in part to get you to shut the fuck up and make you go away.
Nah, they
Okay,
don't take my number. They give me theirs.
You
can I
dating
just
that nigga who
Either
thinking he
way,
cuter than you?
either
So again,
way,
Oh,
take the
Well, if they
number,
give you their
shut the
number like
fuck
that
up,
and
and
they're
go
giving you their number
away.
and you got a plethora, I don't want to call you a name, but they must view you as a sucker or something that they want to get. And I'm not calling you that
no, to
by no
me,
means.
honestly, from his personality, what I get is he's very conceited. He's very into materialistic things. He won't see a woman because he's too busy looking in the mirror at himself.
what?
Like that's what I kind of see. And
Yeah,
I
far
might
from
be
that,
wrong,
sweetie.
but
No, but
I said I
JD,
might be
that
wrong.
was the first
I might be
impression that you
wrong.
gave me. So when you first came in my box a couple of days ago, right? You put on your camera and you did. You showed me your entertainment room. You showed me your pool table. You showed me your arcade games. You showed me the sauna, hot tub, the pool. You showed me all those things. I never asked you for any of those things. You went into your kitchen, you started making your coffee. You were literally showing me everything you got. And the only thing I said was like, damn, that looks kind of lonely. Because honestly, you got this big ass house and it's just you in there. That's the impression that I got from you, right? So I already knew that you were, again, leading with your money, leading with, look what I got, look at me, look at me, look at me. So I was like, I said, and so I already knew what kind, but I was like, and I don't give out my number to people. I really don't, for this exact fucking reason. So thank you again for proving myself right once again. And so now I give you you give me your number. I didn't respond at first, right? But then I got bananaed on both of my pages, right? So I was like, I need conversation. And I thought you was old enough. I didn't know that honestly, you never mentioned that you did any time prison time. Not like it would matter, but it would help me understand a little bit more where you're coming from. Because I do understand the time period that it's like you were removed from society. So I understand that. You have to adjust. I don't know how long you've been out, but I understand. But now, okay, I wait a little bit. I gave you my number. You text me, hey, this is JD, da 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 da. I tell you, when can I call you? So again, usually I won't even respond to that dumb shit because my whole thing is, if I gave you my number, it means for you to call me, not to text me. It doesn't make any sense. I don't have a beeper. If I had a beeper, then I could understand. But it's a phone. It's a cell phone. You're supposed to call on phones. So I was like, fine. You don't have to ask permission. You can call me whenever you want. Next thing you know, text message of a picture of his face. Another text message of a picture of your face. Then I don't hear nothing because I'm not responding to that. What am I supposed to say to a picture? Oh, you're so handsome. You look so good. Oh, is that what I was supposed to say? Then a couple of days later, then the next day or a couple of days later, you text me a picture of just your casino chips. And not us one, two pictures of all the money that you won. That's not a conversation. That's not.
You should have texted him with a cash app.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something.
Adrian, Adrian, I think I remember when the day that he came into your room. I came in a little bit after he had first come in, and I remember you saying something about, "Yo, I already told you, your shit looks lonely." So I do remember him coming in, and I will say he did tell you he had been in prison. Because I remember the conversation with JD.
Thank you.
So you don't remember it. Because I remember him telling us he had been, because I remember talking to JD, and I remember him telling me how he had been out of the country, and I think they snatched him up outside the country and brought him back. Am I right, JD?
Correct.
See, I remember this. Yes. See.
You good? That's why you might get into my game. That's why you might, because I don't be paying attention to men. That's the problem.
And listen, and this is the thing. I believe that.
Oh, so you the problem
when I was sending the pictures,
Wait, how am I?
when I was
said
sending
you
the
the problem
pictures,
too, so
the
wait a
text
minute.
that
We
went
covered
along with the
word
pictures
now.
must not have went through, because part of the picture was I was saying this was my first flight in 20 something years. So that's the reason why I took the picture while I was on the plane, because that was my first flight and I was a bit nervous. But I'm saying you didn't get the text. I was trying to. I'm texting it because that's with each one of those pictures came a text. Now the text didn't go through. I don't have nothing to do with that. But I'm on the plane and I'm trying to sneak and text because people are looking at you all funny because you got your phone out. But my phone was still working,
JD,
so I was texting.
You know we down here in Atlanta, and
if this happened over days, you weren't flying for days. You were not flying for days.
This was only 2 days. No, this was only 2 days. This was 2 days.
You were not George Bush on 9/11 up in a plane for days. So I'm sorry.
It was literally 2 days. It was early in the morning when I flew, and then of course, then later on that day I still hadn't heard from her. So when I was in the casino, I sent some pictures of me in the casino when I first entered into the casino, and then while I was at the table, I still hadn't heard from her, of course, and then while I was playing poker, I sent her some more picures.
I don't even get a phone number.
Do y'all have phone numbers?
I don't even get a good morning.
Don't y'all ring the phone? Nobody calls.
Say again?
Don't y'all call? Don't y'all dial the number and call? They call.
Not in the casino while you at the poker table. Yeah, you don't.
We'll go to bathroom. I mean, but you don't text while you're at the poker table either, though, right? You not why you distracted texting. So all of it.
If you're just sitting there, especially with me, I was folding a lot of hands because my hands wasn't coming too good. But
JD, how long you been in Atlanta, brother?
I moved here to go to college
Can you say when he got an Empress? Because I
years
was like,
ago. So I've been here. I've been here for many years.
Brother, in Atlanta, you ain't learned the game yet. Here in
how long has he
Atlanta,
been
you
out?
have so many
Obviously
different
not.
options.
Ask him. Wait a minute.
You
How
said
long you
what,
been
bro?
out? How long you been out?
You should learn the game in Atlanta. You should by now learn the game in Atlanta. Okay, I'm gonna let the host speak. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. How long you been out, JD?
Going on 2 years.
That's long enough, though, honey. Honestly, that's long enough.
Well, you
All
have to
I'm gonna say
understand.
is if
Well,
you in
you have to
Atlanta,
understand the
you got to be
situation
very
too.
careful with your game because you ain't got any brothers. So just be real careful, though. I don't. I just rather you just be real careful because you can get eat up out here real quick.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Ain't that the truth?
don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm not too naive to
No,
because
but
you got to think.
I'm it's a whole nother level out there.
Listen, if I
That
was
I
on
ain't even
that type
talking
of
about
time,
naive. It's a
JD, I
whole
would have
nother
eaten
level.
you up.
That's what
Especially
I
if
was
I
just
lived in
saying. I'm
Atlanta.
like, man, we out
Especially in
here in
Atlanta.
Atlanta
Oh,
and you
listen.
playing
Are
games
you
with a
kidding me?
real female.
I would have met you.
Oh,
You gonna
them and their
pull up
dudes
on me
will
too at the
get you.
casino? Because the hotel right there. You know what I'm saying? I am definitely a trick. I am definitely a trick, and I will play with you. I will play with you for real, especially if you got that type of money. What? What? You kidding
I'm
me?
gonna do one even better, brother.
So,
I'd
and
help you,
I'm a
man. I
grown
tell
ass
you,
woman with no
I help you
responsibilities.
and put you under my mentorship.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. Did I just hear what the fuck I just heard?
Yeah, you did.
Me playing around about mentorship.
Nah, somebody said that they a trick.
Oh yeah,
No,
you heard it.
yeah,
Yeah, she just
Oh, I'm a
talking.
trick. Yeah, I'm a trick. Me, I'm the trick.
no,
She just
yeah.
No,
talking.
no,
No, you the
No, that's for
con. I'm the
real.
trick. It's the other way
No,
it works.
I'm truly a trick.
I'm
Hold
the
on. So
treat.
why?
Y'all can be the trick. I'll be the
She's
treat.
not a trick.
I'm the,
She's just talking.
Nigga,
I'm a
Nah,
trick.
but
I'm
I'm just
tricking.
saying.
Ladies,
No.
okay, JD.
I go, ladies, I'm in for
She's
two
not
hundred
a
dollars,
trick.
ladies. So any lady interested, you can get $200. Just give me a holler. I'm the trick.
And I'm the treat. Take your pick.
That's the game, baby. That's the game. Don't you understand? That's how.
Let me stop playing.
She's definitely not a trick.
JD, you are in an area where you should have had more than enough
I'm a
opportunities.
wholesome woman. I'm a wholesome
Nah,
woman.
see, don't do that because this the land of see,
Wait, no,
you
no,
fuck with
This the Black Mecca.
you didn't hear what I said. I was gonna say he'd had opportunity for opportunity to have conversation with women. By the way, can you just stop saying female? Because that
I'd
Yeah,
be
please.
scared to
Yeah,
have a
oh,
and let
okay.
me
conversation
know.
with
Let
a
me know
man in Atlanta. I
which is
wouldn't.
more
I'd be scared. I
etiquette
would think
friendly
he a
that's
because
what
little.
I was getting
I
to.
No,
I
it,
would think he a
I use
backcracker.
different terms to refer to women, and I don't want to be disrespectful. So I don't know what's
if as a
politically
grown
correct
man,
now.
You don't be scared to talk to women in Atlanta because there's so many backcrackers down there.
That's what I was talking about,
if
but
you as a
everybody getting
grown
mad because I
man,
said females. I didn't know what else you wanted me to say it is
Yeah, some women don't like because you got female animals, you got female everything.
right?
So some
you
women don't
either
like it. I
you
don't really
either a
care. It don't
male or
bother
a
me.
female.
I don't. The only thing I don't
Now,
like is to be called a cis woman.
if
Anything
as
else, I don't mind.
if as a grown man you tell me you fuck with females, I'm going to assume that you fuck children and ferrets.
Oh shit.
Damn.
That's
Damn.
that's
Oh,
that's up to you for interpretation.
and
I'm
that,
not
Okay,
Yeah,
so we
that's
had
true.
to.
Damn,
All
you
right.
went
So
up.
That's
so
what
the
it
proper
is.
word is women, right?
like we too grown for all
yeah,
that.
So it's
Yeah,
women and woman. Okay, is that where we're going?
yeah.
yeah. That's
Okay,
the
okay. Well,
politically
see,
correct term.
a lot of times, I guess when guys are using that term,
No,
because
I'm
it's
not
like
gonna say women
we
because they
want
got
to let you know
transgender
that we
women. So
are
no, I'm gonna say a female.
exactly,
You was born a female. You wasn't like come on, that's what I'm saying.
exactly.
No.
All right, ferret fucker.
That that's fine.
So,
That's what I'm saying. Like
I'm saying the
we
women
too
in this
grown for
room
that.
are telling you. The women, I can
I don't
understand
think
because
it's that
there's
women
certain
too grown for it.
spaces.
I think women really went through a lot with other communities coming up and trying to tell women who they are.
I'm not
And I
telling
think
nobody nothing. I'm saying
I'm not
if
talking about you, baby. I'm saying like
now she talking about
that's
if you say a female, but I'm just saying if there's the trans part of it, like this what I'm
That's
saying.
not
Like I'm just
here.
going off of the times have changed. So if they're saying that this thing could be classified as that, I'm just gonna say a female.
yeah. But I mean, it's just I don't think she was offended by it. I think she just telling you for future references because
Nah,
if
that's
you want to be
cool.
on this app, it's gonna come up again eventually.
Okay, so
I'll
we're
say
doing
I had to
women.
learn
We're
that
not
from
I'll
doing.
Miss
say
Annie.
women.
We're
I'll
not
say
doing
women. Make
anything
everybody happy.
because I used to have a ferret, so we're not gonna talk about ferrets.
Oh, you are a ferret fucker. Damn. I'm just playing, bro.
Fuck.
You know what?
Nah, bro.
No, I'm an
I
animal
don't admit
lover.
that, bro,
So
bro.
yes,
That,
I've had all kind of animals, but
oh Lord.
so a ferret's just one of them.
Oh.
I never heard that term referred to. You know,
I'm so
but hey,
confused. I mean, I just
Me
learned
too.
something that you could
we
only
just say
say
women. It's all
women
good.
instead
We'll
of
say
female.
I didn't even know
is
what a
ladies
ferret
okay?
was until I bought a coat. I
Yeah,
bought
is
a
ladies
fox fur
okay?
coat with ferret sleeves.
So hold on. Is ladies okay?
Ladies works.
Okay, all right. What
So
about? And please
Ladies,
don't take offense to this because sometimes in conversation it slips out.
Oh
What about
Lord,
chicks?
please. At your age, sir.
I
no, he
know what I'm
said
saying, but
chicks.
chicks.
look,
Oh,
what we're
chicks.
saying is
I feel
humanize
like
us.
chicks is kind of
Humanize
like
us.
a young girl thing. Like maybe like a 21-year old to 25. You call him a chick. Whatever. Man, call me
Okay,
a chick.
okay,
I'm
no,
gonna
no
look at him like a
not
chick.
specifically
I'm a grown
calling.
ass woman.
That's
Look,
the
let's
thing. I'm
say
a
this.
woman. I'm a
We
grown
we
ass
we
woman.
talk about we
Yeah.
talk about men. We talk about guys. We talk about
Boys.
Because
right?
like when they're
No, we
younger,
no
when
wait,
they're
we
younger,
if we
when they're
talk
younger,
about boys, if we talk about boys, it's an if we call you boys, it's an insult.
There you go.
But if we call you males, it's an insult.
Yeah, because I'm
Okay?
not in the sorry.
Call me
Well, I
by
have a
my
question.
name.
Are we fellowship with these women, or are we in pursuit of these women? Because I like the pursuit of these women as opposed to fellowship. Man, what are we doing today?
They ain't trying to fellowship. They don't want to have they want
I
to
don't
have
want to fellowship.
discussion.
I'm in the
They
pursuit,
want
Miss
to have
Age. I want to
talks with
pursue
us.
you and Miss Empress and other ladies talking.
I'm done. They don't
So
want to talk
who's
to us.
available for pursuit?
They don't
At the age of 33, I can honestly say I will never date another man again in my life. I will never go through dating men again. I'm not
Well,
dating no women
we
either.
date a married man.
But
How
I'm
about we
just
date a married
saying,
man? Then not just a man, but we date a married man.
so sorry. I'm
hell
so
no. I don't
sorry
want
that we have turned
baby,
you
I
off
miss
Poetic.
of
you
Don't
our
so
forget to
much.
tell him
entire.
about that little
Uh,
pickle.
I hate to break it to you, but poetic isn't trying to date per se.
for a couple of minutes. He does. He wants to date you for a couple of minutes just to get the job done.
Right, right. Just for a couple hours, just 2 hours at the max, and then I'm gonna disappear.
2 hours
Yeah.
is
I don't
pushing
even
it. It's
want to
cold.
date for it. I don't want to date a man at all.
well,
I'm so into myself now that I don't have no time for a man because I feel like when you date a man, the only thing you are is his slave.
Yeah,
He wants you to wash his
yeah.
clothes,
I agree
No,
with
wash
that.
his
no, no,
dishes,
no, 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 not at
and
all. That's why
check
can
if
we
you
just
go.
we like a ship? We like ships at night. We
I'm
just
not
bumping each
saying
other.
you.
yeah,
I'm not saying you.
it
I'm not
depends on the
saying.
guy because
I'm
yeah,
not
I
saying
wasn't
that
expecting
y'all
none of
always
that,
men,
but I'm
but
just
I'm just
saying.
saying from my experience,
Well, I'm
all I've
so
seen men
sorry
do.
that we have done
Just let
everything
me
to turn
finish,
you away
please. Can you
from
let me
our
finish?
gender.
Just let me finish.
Gee,
Okay.
why you got so offended?
From what I've seen in my 33
So
years
offended.
on this earth, I have seen women washing the man's clothes, or women cooking for men. I've seen men mow the lawn. But I've seen
What
women
happened?
doing all the slave work around the house, raising the kids, doing all of that.
You
I
seen
don't want to
people
be
do
that.
what they tolerate.
Mm.
Yeah, I believe so. But I don't want to. I don't want to be a part of that.
You can't, but I'm
I don't.
saying you can't go off of what other people tolerate as your own. Like,
No,
oh, I
because you don't
seen
tolerate it.
XYZ washing the drawers and the dishes. You can't make that you.
But
That's what they
because she doesn't want to do it.
no, that's what I'm saying. That's what they tolerate. So you can't go off of what somebody else tolerate. The like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be washing drawers and that's what she tolerate.
But
And
she don't want
believe
to
you,
be
there's
around.
somebody out there that will treat you like a queen
Oh my God.
and pamper you, and you won't have to do the things that you feel
Oh,
uncomfortable doing.
yeah, y'all don't listen to shit no women tell you. Why isn't that okay that she just wants to have time to be by herself? That shit is
That's
fucking
fine.
crazy.
I
That
didn't
is.
say that was a
But it's the
problem. I'm
reason
just saying
behind it.
that that's what
If
the other
if
people
the reason is
tolerate.
if
Y'all
she's
don't
Hell, I
withdrawing,
love
if
being
she's
by
But
withdrawing
myself.
from
she's
men
a healed,
because
not
she's
a
giving
needy
up
woman
because she
that's gonna
feels
sit
like
there looking for
there's
your
no one
fucking
out
money
there
and
that
using
is
your
going to
ass as
match her
fuck. That shit is
energy,
just
then
fucking
that's
crazy
wrong.
to me. You should applaud a grown ass woman like that who is secure with herself, not to sit there and bend down and feel like she gotta cater to a fucking man.
Of course.
These are what type of
Of
women that you
course.
gotta look
But it's
up
the
to. These
reason
are fucking
behind
examples, and maybe she.
if it's about submission and she's given up so she does not feel like there's someone out there that's going to match her energy, I'm letting her know that there is somebody out there
don't think she
that is
don't know
that will match her energy, that will make her feel like
Hey,
the queen she
hey,
is,
sir,
and that
I'll tell you this, sir.
will
Hey,
It's
sir.
the
allow her
toxic
to
in
be
here.
Hey,
herself.
hey, sir. Hold
Right?
on, sir. I would tell you this, hey, sir. You got a lot of TikTok stuff in you, man. You got to get that TikTok get out you. I don't know what kind of TikTok training you've been through, but you
You
got
need
the
to
whole
stop
TikTok
watching
rhetoric
Cooking
coming
with
out
Nah,
Carmen.
I'm just saying, listen, like that's like with me. I got a lot of partners and homeboys and however whatever, and
yeah, you need to cut them loose, man. Cut them loose,
they
man. Get
deal
some women, guy.
deal with women differently.
Man, you got to
Everyone
get
is
rid of
different.
those followers.
When I was out there, I dealt with women differently because for the simple fact that my business
You
took
manipulated
up
her.
so much of my time. When I had time to spend with her, I wanted that time to be precious. That's the reason why when people say I led with my money, no, I made it so that if we want to take off, we take off. Ain't no job, ain't no bills, none of that's gonna get in the way. I don't care if I'm just meeting you and liking you or however whatever. I didn't have a problem paying off your car, making sure you don't have no more bills, and all you got to do is shop and be on standby when I get ready to get on something, get on something smoking. We can ride.
What's the longest relationship you've been in? I'm curious.
You know,
I was in a relationship with a celebrity off and on by 20 years.
Okay, right then and
Why
there.
she rode with me? She
Hold
rode with
on,
me
bro.
while I was in prison.
You already answered the question right then and there. You see how you went right to, I was with a celebrity?
mm-hmm.
I'm just
None of that.
telling
I
you.
only asked you
Name
one
drop it.
question.
Like I gotta show you. Look how
I'm
mean
just
this is.
saying. I'm just saying.
What, why? What
I
relevance does that have?
was in because
What
because
relevance does that have? If you had a ride or die that stuck with you, that's all I'm asking you about how long your relationship was. I could care less if she's a celebrity,
I
because
got you.
that made the story even worse.
Well, it is what it is. But I'm just saying,
So you
and
saw
it's
her as a
not like
celebrity first and not as
it's
a
not like it's a
woman
big
second.
military secret because people that know of the situation already know of the situation. I dealt with that while I was
You see
locked
this?
up.
It's doing the
We are
heartbeat. The heartbeat.
But
strangers on
it's
the
neither here nor
internet.
there. But I'm just
No,
saying it
no,
was off
you,
and on. So
no, you're
I'm
not
trying to
getting the
explain to you
point.
the dynamics of the relationship because
No, JD,
the
you are
the
not getting the
dynamics of
point.
the relationship was a lot
JD,
different than the average
JD,
relationship
Well, I'm just
because
trying
when
to
you're
see
in a
what you've
relationship
learned
like
from your
that,
relationship. I'm trying to
JD,
understand your mindset, the type of women you learn from your relationship. I'm
You
trying to
shot
understand.
yourself in the foot
well,
again,
yeah, well, I'm
JD.
just telling you that's how I was.
Hey, JD,
The women that
JD, JD,
I dealt with people
JD,
in the industry.
JD,
JD,
Um,
JD,
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 JD.
Empress. Hey, listen to Empress, please, please, please listen.
Okay.
go ahead.
So, JD, you don't even take a breath to absorb the things that people are telling you. This brother just pointed out that, your when he asked you a question about your long-term relationship, your first you first jumped to showing us how it was a celebrity, and he pointed that out to us, right? He pointed that out to you, and you're like, well, I mean, it wasn't a secret to those who know me. The people on this panel, the people in this room do not know you. So it was not material to the conversation. You are the one who felt you needed to flash that. But you know what? You don't take a moment to sit and absorb what people point out to
You
you.
not tap the screen. Give me the
Not
10K.
only do you not sit and learn from it, you don't like. I have a feeling that you don't learn from any of your relationships.
I mean the melons.
Just think about that. You
Point
I'm gonna be
taken.
quick. Oh,
you know what? The government sat you down for some hard time, and you still didn't take the time. You still didn't take the time to sit and reflect on the relationships and how you had navigated your relationships with people.
The
And all
old
that
saying,
time.
use your time wisely.
Exactly. Thank you, Bernie. You on the
I
same
have a
page.
question.
You on the same
Empress, you
page.
mind if I break in real quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I
JD,
was in the law
JD,
library
wait,
trying
wait,
to get back
JD, wait up, wait up.
get back
I have a
that
question.
time.
JD, what age did you get
What up?
incarcerated at?
Well, I really have to go by 31 because I left.
Okay, all right. So I'm saying, so you got incarcerated at 31
Um,
years old. Is that what you're
when I
saying?
came back, I was in zip ties. Yeah,
That was a
Okay, but
so we'll
that
just
was
say
okay,
old
we'll say
enough.
31, 32 years old.
no. I'm saying that because y'all gotta understand. All right, so when a person gets incarcerated, they're literally mentally paused at that age.
We
So
had
we're
this
not gonna make no
conversation. I'm
excuse
not
Right.
at
sure if you was
31.
No,
listening. That's
no,
what we
31,
was
no,
talking
exactly.
no. I'm
about.
That's a
listening.
long
No,
time to be in
no. I'm
this
listening.
world.
So what I'm trying to say is, all right. I've been listening to JD's. All right. So if all right. So JD, understand. I had a son who was incarcerated at the age of 15 for 8 years, right? And I see a lot of your vocabulary and a lot of your a lot of things that you're doing. There's a lot of things I see in him. And I'm not trying to say I know you were older, but what I'm trying to say is I see a lot of the prison vocabulary of using the word female. So I can see where you're coming at saying female because you're not taught about the social integration of using the word woman. So using the word female is something that, like my son would say, man, I don't do no female. I don't put my hands on no female. So I understand that part of it in your conversation. But also at the same time, these women have been giving you the game. If you would have just sat down and took notes, hey, don't lead off with your money. Hey, you know what? When a woman gives you a phone number, give them a call. You should be writing that stuff down. They don't want a text message, they want to call. I play poker. And most places that play poker, you can get up and go outside and make a phone call. Hey, what's up? I'm over at this casino. I'm having a good time. I'm just calling to check on you, say how you're doing. I'm in the middle of poker. I'm getting dry hands. So since I ain't getting no hands, I just want to come out here and give you a call, have a little conversation. What you up to this weekend? Woody, woody, woo. You know what I'm saying? So what? And she literally told you, I gave you my number to get a phone call, not a text message. You could have let her know, hey, I'm only texting you because I am at a poker table. Explaining I'm over here playing poker. Even with the flight, you could have called before the flight. Oh man, I'm a little nervous. You know what I mean? I ain't never been on a flight in a long time. You have any pointers? Things like that. I mean, all these different things. They have been literally laying out the game for you, and you have not taken no notes and said, yo, they just literally told you, hey, don't leave with your money, leave with your mind, talk to them. You ain't got to sit there and show them everything you have. In other words, keep that stuff private to yourself. They want people. They want you to have a little bit of privacy about yourself, and that's all they're trying to say. But I understand there's a lot of barriers in here. There's a lot of time you're trying to make up, and for you, time. Once you get out, everything's moving really fast. I think a lot of things. Life has to slow down to you again, and you got to come into your own. That's all I wanted to say. But ladies, y'all have given a master class on dating because if anyone out here trying to date, take these notes and y'all can go rack it all up
But
because they done gave y'all all the game
I
and I
just want to
love it. So
say,
I've
like,
been
ain't
locked
this
in on
some
this
stuff that you
conversation.
learn from your mother or grandparents? This is stuff this is what I'm saying. Like this, like, so to make an excuse, like, oh, you at this age, like, this is stuff that you learned from a mother, your whoever, if you was a single mother growing up, your single father growing up, your grandparents, this is stuff that you already learned
Well,
already. So it's not like you,
conversation.
oh, this female just gave you the game. This stuff you learned already to even,
No, but okay. So have you ever dealt with someone that's been incarcerated, sir?
I've been incarcerated already. That's what
Okay,
I'm
so you've been
saying.
incarcerated. So what I'm trying to say is incarceration. The reason why I don't believe in the incarceration
Can,
system
can I can I
because
just stop? Can I just stop you for
I'm
just one
sorry. Go ahead.
second, Doc? I understand what I completely understand with you because I dealt with a lot of men that was incarcerated, right? And being at 15 is a young age. You've been only in this world for 15 years, so I can understand the mindset of a 15-year-old is going to be completely different of a mindset of a 31-year-old. 30,
And
you
that's
had
why I asked
31,
you.
you had 15 years of being an adult. Of being an adult, of having conversations with people, working, making money, however you're doing it, you were hustling, you got yourself incarcerated. So you know how to be out there in this world already at 31 years old. So I'm not using that as an excuse of you being in
I'm,
prison
ta-
for
I'm
that
talking.
long.
No, I'm talking about the language as far as using the word woman and man. That's what I
Well,
was
that's
saying.
off of
That in
TikTok.
He's
reference
TikTok
to.
does that to you.
thirty-one.
Yeah, exactly. Because everybody has a. I'm saying from the time that he was incarcerated, when you look back, using the terms of even pronouns is fairly new to a lot of people. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about using the words woman and man. I'm not talking about the rest of the conversation. I was talking about just that part of it.
Right.
Just to let you know,
J,
that's the only part I was talking about. So,
JD,
Yeah, what
but
I
up?
would,
look, hey, I appreciate you
JD,
letting me
What up? What
uppers.
up?
Y'all take care and
um,
peace. Y'all be good.
the best
Thank you
thing
very
that I
much.
could
Thank you so
probably
much.
say to you,
Thank you,
brother,
brother.
and I hope everybody else would kind of see it. Just listen. Just listen. A woman will tell you how to love them. They will give you all the signs you need to know. A man in a relationship, a true man, and to let it happen organically, just listen. You can feel and go for the vibe, the feeling, not the talkative, just putting it out there and trying to trap somebody, throwing money or anything. Just go with the organic naturalness.
Right, I got you.
And if you listen, and you might have that urge to respond and say something. To a woman, that's just talking too much. They tune us out after we say about a couple of syllables.
Right, because I didn't hear anything about him being incarcerated earlier. Obviously, Empress heard him because I didn't hear about any of that stuff because I was just waiting for the conversation. And okay, so I'm gonna say even for females, right? Everybody, a lot of people on this app talk about me that I lead with my sexuality. I hear that all the time. All I show is my boobs. All I do is talk about sex, and that's the reason why I get men who come after me and only talk about sex and my boobs. So I get that, and I have that understanding of it. The whole thing, JD, with you is that you're not having any type of self accountability about what you're doing. And that's the whole point of this conversation. You're just making up a whole lot of.
I definitely listen. I understand wholeheartedly what you're saying because for the simple fact that because of the miscommunication, yes, that would come off as that way because you're not getting the text that came along with that. So, and with me, if I would have got that text, you say you call anytime,
No,
I would have walked out of
no,
the casino.
you're not
First of
getting it.
all, you wouldn't have to worry about that because my focus would not have been on the table. My focus would have been on having a conversation with you because I was looking forward to having a conversation like we're having right now, but not on the live in just having, and
You're
first
not
finding
getting
out the
it.
whole little situation with regards to your banana and all
Just
that other
call her
stuff.
right now, bro. Just
Did
call her
No,
right
I'm good.
now.
No, I'm good already. I don't do that.
Hey, I would
One
like
thing
to
I
say
say you
this
for who
though.
you are. I don't give second chances.
I
That's
want
part
to
of my
say this
healing
to the two
process.
men that's probably been incarcerated. I don't know what you was incarcerated for or whatever. I'm just glad you're out of that
Thank you,
system.
brother. Thank you. Thank you.
I
Yes.
will say
Thank
that.
you,
It
thank you,
was
thank you,
I
thank
will
you.
tell you this. I was the head of a large conspiracy to what the young guys was
Be
doing back
Oh
supportive.
my
then.
goodness.
And
Right there
You
again,
are
brother.
they
not
gave
a
me they gave
supporter.
me
JD,
That's
life
serious.
they
That
Hey,
gave
was
JD,
me
Champ,
my
hey,
life and
Champ,
man.
don't,
they
hey, Champ, don't make that call, Champ.
JD,
I'm about to make that
JD,
call. I'm calling him. I'm finding that number out myself. I'm gonna call that lady right now.
JD,
I'll take over.
JD, no one is going to be impressed
So
when
that's
you
all I'm
don't
gonna
got you
say.
caught
I'm just
up.
glad you're out.
it's not
Just
yeah,
be
hey,
patient.
and I appreciate it.
A second
I
ago, you
definitely
just told me
appreciate it.
something. You
And I'm a
just
firm believer in everything happens for a reason. So,
JD,
like I said,
JD, you are still not learning. You are
you're not
still
listening.
you are still trying to show off to us. And no
how?
one's going to be because I was the head of a large
Right.
conspiracy.
I didn't
No
ask
I'm
you
one
letting
that.
but I'm
wait,
painting a
no,
picture so
stop,
you'll
stop,
understand for the simple
stop,
fact
stop,
that it was
stop,
nothing
stop,
my
stop,
that my crime
stop,
did not involve
stop,
any
stop,
violence.
stop, stop, stop.
Don't
The
paint the
point
picture,
is,
brother.
stop. The brother
I know, but
said
I'm just
he
saying
stop,
if I'm
stop,
telling you all this
I
stop,
stuff,
don't care
some
about
people are
the
stop,
gonna
past. I
assume the
care
stop,
about right
wrong.
stop,
now. Right
stop.
now. What you
The
doing right
point
now?
is, the brother said to you, he is glad that you are out.
And
He
I
didn't
said
ask
thank you.
you.
And he said,
He
I do not know
stop,
why you were locked
stop,
up. And I
stop.
was letting him know why I was locked up.
Stop. He
Yeah.
didn't
You didn't
ask you to
I
ask
ain't
me.
paint
gonna
the
lie, bro.
picture.
You gotta get muted or something, bro. You
He
gotta
didn't ask
calm down,
you.
bro. You gotta listen, bro.
He didn't ask you to paint the picture. He didn't ask you to tell him how large the conspiracy was. Okay, and you gotta humble yourself a little.
Hell yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so if
Yeah.
I tell
Right,
I ain't
Richie.
even have your number and
so
my
if I
coochie
tell him I
dried
had
up six
life,
times since I've been on this live.
Man, hey, let
Yeah,
that life go, man. Look at the size of that
yeah.
lady's breast face. That lady's breast is. Look at them life suckers right there. We need pose that lady right there in the pose in the picture. Look at that.
Eight,
There go life right there.
18
Miss
years,
Adrian, I
bro.
want you to
You
give me
still
life, Miss Adrian. Give
backtracking.
me life.
I'm giving. Oh, okay. I gotta be nice. I
Give
gotta
me
be.
some life, Miss Adrian.
Yeah, exactly.
Resuscitate me. Hey yo, Yes. can I ask a question?
Put them
Can I
milk
ask a
solids in
question?
my yeah. Milk me over, baby. Milk me. Woo! That's
Can I
what
ask
you
a
Go
Not
ahead
the
and
question,
ask
coochie.
that
ladies?
question.
she's not looking for a relationship anyway. So
Go ahead and ask that
No.
question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she's
so
don't
not
think
looking
it's
it's
for a
that
time to
she's
get
not
relationship
looking
anyway.
for a
serious.
relationship. I think
all
people
right.
that's single is always looking for a relationship. I think it's
I don't
just so
want a
many people out
relationship.
here perpetrating
Listen to her.
I don't
Listen
want.
to
that it
her.
that it
Listen.
makes them not want to be in a relationship. Like I would have loved to be in a relationship, but there's so many perpetrators and fake ass men out here. What is the point of trying?
I
What's the
love
point of trying when
relationships
you
too.
got?
I love when I was married.
You know what I learned a long time ago? That you attract what you put out.
Yep, it is.
So if you not liking what is approaching you, that means it's something that you are putting out.
That's right. No, you absolutely, and you are absolutely right, and that's why I was trying to. That's why. And that's why I was going back to that point of what he was doing when I first met him.
Not
He's
even just
gonna attract the
him, the
money.
ladies
And he's
too.
gonna attract the money, and me too. That's the reason because I don't want a relationship. At the end of the day, I'm with you, Jazz. I'm like I'm good. I like to
Yeah.
engage in these type of conversations
All right, that's what I'm
because, and
saying.
that's part of my, and that's
If
part
you
of
marching
my thing.
around
I know
all
I'm
day, I
attracting the
don't want no
scumbags who just want to
relationship.
look
I
at my
don't want no
titties. I
relationship.
don't want those men. I don't
All
want
right.
those men.
So if y'all putting it out there, I don't want no relationship, and then dudes is just approaching y'all on that type of time, you can't be like, oh, this ain't shit ass nigga or whatever. This ain't
Prove me
shit ass
wrong.
brother.
Prove me
Um,
wrong. Give me a
Right.
bleed.
So, and Miss Adrian, and really, I don't have to like you, Miss Adrian. I mean, I don't have Miss Adrian. You don't have to like me, but I can like you. I'm not worried about you liking me. I like you. I'm on the
that
hunt. I'm a hunter. I ain't. Hey, look, I don't care. The
Yeah.
deer don't like me, but I'm gonna hunt that deer down and bring that deer home to eat it.
A
Miss
lot of men
Adrian,
try
I'm
to
looking
hunt
at
me
you.
down
I
and
like
take
you,
my
and I'm
good
on the
stuff
hunt for you,
too.
baby.
Hey,
A lot of
JD, I
men
would
try
tell
to
you
hunt
this.
me
Take
and
yourself
take my
out, but
good
don't
stuff
go out looking
too.
for a woman. Take yourself out to a bar. Watch how the men move. Go to a chill spot with some jazz. Watch
They
how men
don't
move.
approach you. They don't approach you, Verdi. I be outside. I be outside all the time. I be outside. They don't. I'm always the ones who are approaching the men, especially if I see them looking, and I look, and then I give them my smile,
Okay. All right. Listen,
and then
Adrian.
they still don't come to me. So then I'll go
Adrian.
over to them and engage in a conversation because I'm a friendly person, and I'll engage in a conversation with them, and they still will never ask me for my number.
Every
Adrian.
time a man approach me, I tell him, please get the fuck away from me before I knock the shit out your ass.
Adrian.
Yes,
Adrian.
yes, JD, yes.
Okay. Let me say this. All right. My phone did boot back up. I'm looking at it. I'm gonna read the text exactly as it says. It
Hey, hold
says,
up, brother. Let me give you a
Oh, no, no,
disclaimer
no! Please
right
don't,
now.
don't do it. No, no, no! Don't do that!
Yep,
Don't, no,
don't
no,
do
no!
that. Don't do
Don't,
that.
no, no!
Don't do that.
Don't implicate.
no,
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 don't
no, no.
implicate the
I'm
woman.
just
Don't implicate the
saying.
woman, champ. Hold that to yourself.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying
Hey,
because
hey.
I
I know.
have
There's
two
no reason
texts from
to.
you. I have
Yeah.
two
Don't worry
texts
about
from
it.
you. It's where you said
Adrian,
sorry.
you be fucking with niggas
It's where
who
you
thinking
said
they cute
sorry I
as an
Hey,
passed
ass.
out.
champ.
I said
Champ,
no
don't
Oh,
implicate
worries.
the
I'm
woman,
on
man.
the
You
plane
implicate the
now.
woman.
You
On
told
the
Hey,
me
plane,
champ,
safe
I
you
be
a snitch. Hey,
travels.
rolling.
champ, you have
You
shown to
been
be a
around
snitch.
here.
You a
Been
snitch,
here
man.
before,
Slow
JD.
down. You implicating the woman. Don't implicate the sister.
Everybody in
That's
here have a
all
great
over.
day.
How?
Stay blessed. Stay positive.
Happy
Have a
birthday,
great
Nah,
day.
we trying to understand where the miscommunication went in. Now I'm looking at the text because my phone booted back up finally.
Yeah. Hey, that's all
And
right.
and
It's too late
and
now,
I have
man.
two texts from you,
Yeah.
my dear.
don't
Hey,
even matter.
hey, if you want to, hey, call her and tell her about that text, man. Don't do it on this live media. That's
It
implicating the
don't matter.
woman.
It don't matter. It don't
Nah,
matter.
she
Nah,
It
it
said
don't
it
was
don't
fine.
matter. It's
Yeah.
It was
over.
nothing. It was friendly conversation.
Do they have a mute button in some of these?
There wasn't a friendly. How
Yes.
was it a conversation
damn,
when you
I
were
want me
sending me
one of them old
pictures?
school men. I
So
want me
what?
one of them old school men that don't talk.
The
That
more
Nah,
they
I'm
talk,
damn.
definitely
the more
not
they
that.
talk themselves
I
out of it.
want
That's
me
the
one of them
problem.
old school men that don't talk, that walk around in overalls all day. I
And don't
want me
take
one of them.
selfies. And don't take selfies. And don't take selfies. Because I can't stand a man who sends me a picture of themselves. Because to me, it's like, why? Well, I don't care what you look like.
Girl,
I'm not into what you
I
look
got a
like.
dude number. He sent me 6 pictures of his haircut.
Hmm?
What?
I said, what the fuck? He think I'm in barber school? He sent me
I
a
don't
picture
have hair and I'm
every
jealous.
angle.
Hey,
It's
I'm
weird.
telling you.
It's weird. It is
was
weird.
it a good haircut at least?
The haircut wasn't all that. I was just looking like, Lord.
And stop.
Was it?
All right,
Did
so
it
what
have
was
a
your
nice
question, Jazz? Was
blend?
you supposed to respond to that? Like, that's the thing. He considers that a conversation. That's not a conversation.
He
I'm
wanted you to
telling
say,
you.
did he miss a spot?
Exactly. Because your line is fucked up. That's what they wanted to do. Your line is fucked. Like, what is that? That's not a
Listen, I
conversation.
ain't say nothing to him after that. For one, he looked at
I
dumb as
can't
shit in the
either.
pictures. He
And
looked
I,
at so stupid in the pictures. I was just like, oh my God. I was like, God, you just be sending me anybody. And I just blocked his ass.
right.
Like, like
Because what's the
just,
point? Can
it's
we have a
ridiculous.
Wait, it's like that was supposed to be like that's the move. Like, oh yeah, you so good looking. I just want to open my legs to you right now. Women don't think we don't think with the way we're not visual like that. We're
Yeah.
here. What's in your heart? How we
When you
put that
send a
shit
woman a
down.
picture like that about haircuts, the next thing she gonna do is send you her cash app.
Yes.
Man, women find a reason to send a cash app over everything.
No, they don't. First
I,
of all,
I
most women got more money
no.
than men. Most
Right.
women got more money than men. Let's be honest.
If
Women ain't looking for no cash app. But if
I
you
think
if
I
you
started
act like
something.
you
I'm gonna
got
get
it,
out of here.
If you
You
got
ain't
it,
start nothing. I'm not.
if
They took it and ran with it. I just said it as a joke. They took it serious and
no, I
started
mean I
talking.
ain't really serious about the conversation in general. But I'm just saying, like women out here is not. It's not the 50s and the 60s. Like we got rights to work. Like I mean, it's not really hard. It's just women want somebody with some swag. Like
look
what
here.
happened to the men with the swag?
I got all of that.
Can I answer that?
No. Look here, ferret fucker.
Yeah, I mean,
If your experience is that women
Damn.
are is that is that women are going to use anything as an
Like I
excuse
said, it
to
was a
send
joke,
you.
and like I see, you're the one that took
I,
it
I
Take it
know,
serious.
I
personal.
know,
We
but
know it was a joke.
I know, but you've also used female multiple times since. So I'm gonna go back to calling you ferret fucker.
That's
Uh,
fine. Like I said, I've been said that's fine.
so
See,
so
what you're doing. You're trying to get a reaction out of me, and I'm not going to give it to you. I'm just going to agree with you. That's fine. You're right.
You did give
okay.
it to her though, because you keep on responding to her.
I'm saying that she's right. She's
So
It's
right.
kind of cute
so
how she's saying it though.
That's what I'm saying. She's right.
It's kind of cute. I like that.
That's your you like
so
that.
if
You're
your
gonna break me out of
experience
saying it. That's for damn sure.
if if your experience is that women are going to use everything as an excuse to send you their cash app, I guarantee you are doing something wrong. You are doing something very very wrong.
Oh, I ain't
Because
doing nothing wrong. I like I
if
said, this girl crazy.
if their response is, you know what, for me to deal with your bullshit,
Ooh.
you gotta pay for it. You're doing something very wrong.
Yeah, but that's not fair. Come on, that's not
do
fair.
you
So you
think women
saying
use
every
emo?
time that a female sends her cash app, the guy's doing something wrong? It's not
I've
what she
never
does.
sent somebody my
See,
cash.
you
No,
see
she's
how
saying
y'all
if
all
the
took
I ain't
over
gonna
it
female,
lie.
and
no,
ran with it.
she's not saying
He
that. She's
does
saying that if
Said
a female
he
is just
said
sending you a cash app out of nowhere, then
he
you doing
said
Uh huh.
something wrong.
women use everything as an excuse to send their cash app. He said women send their cash app for everything. So
Hmm.
I'm
I've
saying
never.
if you're interacting with a woman and her response to everything is to send her cash app, I guarantee you're doing something wrong.
Oh, okay, okay. I apologize. Okay, okay, okay. I understand what you're saying. I thought you were saying that's just what it is. I didn't. My bad.
Yeah, 'cause
That's
I can honestly say I don't even be asking men for no money 'cause half
Me
these men
neither.
out here ain't
Because it
got
comes
no
with a
money.
price.
They got about 5 kids, an ex-wife
A
that's
real
taking up for their
man will
Hey,
money,
do
Jazz,
and the
no
and
little
pics. I
young
provide
just
when
wanted to
he
say
Samaya.
thank you
sees.
for
If
taking
a
the
man
joke and
sees your
not running with it.
situation, he will provide and
No,
fill in the
I'm good.
gaps. A
That's
real
not wrong with
man.
me.
If you have to ask a man to do something, that's the
Yeah,
wrong
these
man.
motherfuckers sensitive.
It's mature. Mature
But
men.
sometimes
There's a
women be
difference.
in
You're all
situations
on
where
real
they
men.
need to ask a man for something, but half the time the men ain't got it. Most men out here, like not most men, but a lot of the men my age is broke, and I'm only 33. But a lot of the men my age is broke. They can't pay no bills. They can take you on a date, but
I
they
can't
can't
even
pay
get a
no
man to take me
bills.
on a coffee date. I can't even get a man to take me
I,
on a coffee date.
Well, let
No,
me
I'm
just tell y'all
telling you.
about what I've learned through my kids, what they taught me and put me on game. They told me now women out there get, and I'm just gonna say this way, and I don't mean nothing by it. Somebody else gave it to me. The hustle out there now is a lot of women get like 5 and 6 and 7 guys, and if they can just give her $100 a month or $200 a month, he's going to be like, cool. She ain't asking for that big bag. So now she got the other next man, and she gets 200. It's a number system out there, a hustle game. So
That
you
ain't
get
new. That's old game.
When
Yeah,
Women
we
been
see?
doing
when we
that.
were younger, when I was younger, I
Yeah.
did that shit. I'm a grown ass woman. We are all
Yeah,
grown.
when I was younger, do you know how many of y'all had in the trick bag? What?
Right. Right. So
Well,
I
I
don't
want some of my money back.
They're trying to keep it in the trick bag. Can anybody hear me?
You gonna
But
spend your
good
money
morning,
back.
good
everybody.
morning, Pink
Hey,
Good
Pink.
Pink.
morning.
Hi, honeys. Yeah, they're trying to keep, see, but they're using this trick bag on younger women, right? And they don't like us older women telling these young girls,
manipulate us.
so this is
Yeah,
what a trick
I'm
bag
not
look
into
like.
younger women, so you
We ain't
Uh-uh.
talking about you. We talking about
that's
men
not
in
me
So
at
general.
all.
unfortunately, the great
We
thing
talking about
about
men in general, not
conversation,
really
we're
you.
talking in general, right? So that
Right.
means if it doesn't apply, don't
Thank
reply.
you.
You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
GD,
So
the problem
I'm
is you're
saying
into you.
there is a lot of folks, men out there that are trying to, even old women, but they
Bye,
what
Birdie.
they do is starting to analyze certain women of age. So if you are as like in my age in the 40s, You're not going to, if you don't know yourself by now and you're still thinking the young mentality, right? You didn't do soul searching. So they'll try to trick you because there's older women who let themselves get in a trick bag. And then there is other older women that actually know that they're in the trick bag and it's okay with it, which is that their prerogative. But you men
Yeah.
have not changed the way you approach women. You guys are still sucker. Because it's so easy and simple. And the more women explain to you how simple we are simple. We're
The
easy
more
to
complicated
get
they
us,
become.
but you guys make it complicated.
Excuses, because they don't like women.
They don't
A
like
lot of
women.
them don't.
They
Girl, I done
don't.
had two of my
Listen, here's
ex-boyfriends
the
come
problem,
out. I had
Adrian.
two of
Hold
my
on,
ex-boyfriends
everybody.
come
Hold
out.
on.
So
Here's the
I agree with
problem,
it.
and this is true. Men don't look at us as one, they're equal. They look at us as property. So why do they have to negotiate or have some kind of compassion or understanding to a property? So that's why they dismiss our feelings and emotion and what our capability. We are their helpmate. That's the whole reason why they overlook us.
They don't like us. They don't like us.
Well,
It's excuses. I think it's
that's not true from all
because
guys.
they're
The
scared. They're
real guys
scared.
love you guys, so I don't know what
I
the
think
hell.
it is men out there that love women. Like my mother and
Word.
my father was in love to the day
Poetic
he
loves
passed away.
women. Married
But
men love women.
I feel like the
I
men my
love the
age
shit
is
out of my
just not
wife.
dateable. My husband loved me too until I divorced his ass.
Well, I
And
mean,
I
you.
think he still
So
loves you too. He's still calling you because I know
I
mine
think
does.
it's, I
He's
think
still
it's true
calling
what
me. I
she.
keep blocking his ass.
Sorry,
Mine's
my
blocked too.
bad.
Mine's blocked
Yes,
I think
I'm gonna block him to the day he die.
too. Mine's
I think it's true what sis just said about how some, because we don't know a percentage, right, when we say all or a good portion, but I do agree with that it's some fucked up dudes out here, period. That's just the bottom
Yeah.
line. But it's fucked up people, and I think a lot of times you get lost at trying to put one type of umbrella over men, and put the plastic over the women out here. It's a combination of both. It's a combination of fucked up men out here doing crazy shit, using and abusing like they've been doing for eons. And then
Can I ask you
and now
something?
you have
I want to
women.
stop you for a second, and I do
Yes,
apologize
ma'am.
for this. Did I just hear you say you was married though?
Yes, ma'am. Um.
You ain't got no part of
So
this conversation. You ain't got no part of this conversation,
that's
honestly,
not that's not that's not true,
because you
because
how
the
would you
problem is.
know?
Okay, because I'm gonna tell you why. So again, just because I'm married don't mean I've been married 35, 40 years. I only been married almost 3, 4 years, and it's still a process in the marriage. It's not as if once you marry you together, because it's still a process. I still got work to
What?
do. She still got work to do. So I'm saying what I'm saying from the perspective of looking at not only the individuals that's my friends and family who do the dumbest shit in the world and get caught and then look stupid with the dumbass faces. I'm talking from the perspective also of a guy that recognizes the fuck ups that I've done throughout the years and realize that I can't keep doing it. There's only so much time, and so many times my wife is going to accept it. So I understand. If you say I'm not supposed to talk about single relationships, I don't even understand how that makes sense, sis. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you.
Because why? Because your marriage. Because if you're the idea of what a marriage is supposed to be like, then I don't want it.
Yeah, but
Because
but
why
but
are
wait
you
a minute. But
on a live talking about women and with women and single life and single relationships and things? Where's your wife at now? Why are you not
well,
talking
my
to
first
her?
First of all, my wife was just in this. She was just listening to the whole conversation. I just dropped my wife off, and I'm on my way. And who does that is individuals who are trying to be better. That's who does that. Individuals who are not together, who are trying to be the best version of themselves. You don't just stick around married people, because all you're gonna find out is a bunch of
No,
bullshit.
you stick
You need
around
to
with your
talk to the
partner.
individual. Okay, I
Your
let me know when I can go.
Your
Yes,
partner.
ma'am.
I
Go
would
ahead.
think you're supposed to be with your partner, especially in 3 years. Y'all still young in marriage, right? So you're supposed to learn each other and spend time with each other. The ride to work should be a great opportunity, just like when you have kids and the ride to
Mhm.
school. You want to
Mhm.
conversate with your children to get to know them,
Mhm.
who they are, right? So I would
Mhm.
think that time is important. Is important to y'all. You guys get
Right.
to talk about what your day is gonna be like, what's the
Right.
plans for the future, what's going
It,
on, what bills need to be paid. I think that's like
Right.
quality time that y'all should be
it's
having
eight
each other with each
thirty
other
in
instead of
the
being on
fucking
here.
For the
morning.
good brother, he's a
So
life skills
Wait,
coach.
hold on. Wait,
so
Adrian, it's
wait.
8:30
Wait
in
a
the
minute.
fucking morning
Oh
on
God.
on a Monday morning. They don't get to listen to shit together? What the fuck?
Thank you. Like
Not in my
I
family.
agree with you. If
When
I
I
was
was
in the
married,
live,
we had shit to do.
Miss
I'm
A, if
sorry.
I was in the live
Yeah.
flirting with the females, then I can understand what you're talking about. But you just basically got at me for taking my wife to work, dropping her off, and paying
Yeah,
attention
why you
to your
take so
live because it
personal?
was a great topic. That's why
Okay,
I'm here.
fine.
It
I'm
was a
sorry.
great
I'm
topic.
sorry. My bad. Go ahead. Go ahead. My bad. I was just giving you my opinion.
About to
I
say
was just
that,
giving you my
Adrian.
opinion.
Hey, but I'm
It's
You have to give your
everybody
opinion. You know,
work
too.
schedule is different, Adrian.
That's
So
fine.
I
That's
understand if
accurate.
he's
I was just giving my opinion.
yeah.
That was
No,
it.
I was just realizing. I said maybe you guys don't realize his wife had to go to work, so she couldn't listen at the same time because all of us have a different schedule when it comes to work. Like right now, I can't talk as I want to because I'm getting
Some
ready
of
to
us
go to
on a
work,
different time
drop
zone
my
too.
son to school, and head to
I ain't
work.
gonna lie. She just
So
cooked me for no reason. This is crazy.
She
I'm normally doing the
apologized.
cooking, man.
She
No. I'm not taking
apologized
it.
though.
Listen to me. I'm not taking it personal, Jazz, ma'am. I am
We
not
still
taking it
talking
personal.
about it.
Please understand, I'm not taking it personal. All you got first. I have one of the slickest tongues on the planet. Again, this is your
It ain't
live,
slicker than
so
mine, bro. It ain't slicker than mine. I
no.
Listen,
I'm
promise.
the
saying
only
that.
thing, the
I'm
only
saying
slick thing
that. I'm
about
not
your
saying
tongue
that
is
as a threat.
down your
I'm not
wife's
saying that as a
kitty
threat.
cat.
I'm
I
So
know
saying
you
don't
that
ain't
come
as a
up
saying it
here
as
with the
a
normally.
slick
threat. I'm
tongue.
just playing with you. I know you ain't saying it
Yeah,
as a
I'm
threat.
just saying that because that's how I move. But at the same token, when you first meet people, you don't turn into a jackass and show them you a jackass. You know what I mean? You try to show them the best parts of yourself. That's all I'm doing. I'm being a grown man having a conversation about a topic that I liked, that I thought was a topic that black men especially need to be having, rather than just sitting around talking about football all fucking day like I normally do. So that's
Everybody
why I'm
talk
here, and
about
I ain't
football
going
all
no
day.
goddamn where. Now, how about that? Yeah,
Now, hey, but check this out. Hey,
yeah.
I seem to be a little bit of the focus, and I appreciate all the input that everyone's giving me, and I'm actually listening, believe it or not, because I am a
For
novice
now,
when it comes to this, and this whole
oh,
social
you're
media
listening.
thing. Like you have to even have to realize, even before
Mhm.
I was incarcerated, the way I lived, I didn't really interact like that with the average individual because of the simple fact, because of my situation, basically. I couldn't just approach any female and just have any conversation, however, whatever, because there was certain liabilities with regards to that. For one, being an artist, and then another, what I was doing. So I had to be very, very careful and cautious. And at the same time, I I'm not gonna lie, I didn't grow up in the streets. You know what
It
I
had
mean?
nothing to
I
do with
wasn't one of those individuals that, came up with all the game and however, whatever I did, man. I went to private schools. My parents took very
no,
good care of
stop
me.
it. It
So
had nothing to do.
I
JD,
was
stop
not one
it.
of those individuals that
JD,
that
stop
All right,
it.
and everybody cooking
You
this nigga. You cook me. I
JD,
can't believe this
stop
shit.
it. It had nothing to do with the private schools. It had nothing to do with
but I'm just saying
no,
it still paints the
Put himself
picture.
in the pressure
stop
cooker
giving
again.
stop
Yeah, this shit
stop
crazy.
you
It's all
Why
good. I
Adrian
ain't
ain't
stop
cooking
tripping.
this nigga? Fuck
stop
all.
throwing
I'm
Hey,
out
listening. I'm
all the
listening. I'm
let
listening.
me tell you stop throwing out all the excuses. It had nothing to do with, you know what, part of it. I'll give you this much. You know what, with with your um with your legal issue, yeah,
Right.
you had to be careful about what women you brought around that. I'll give
Of
you that
course.
much, okay? However, the other stuff that you're throwing out is complete bullshit. It wasn't, oh, I wasn't in the streets, because you definitely were a part
Nah,
of the
because some
streets.
people assume
Shut
street
up,
dudes,
shut up,
it's
shut
like,
up,
damn,
shut up,
you done
shut
been
up,
through it, done
shut
through it.
up,
Nobody
shut up,
cares, JD.
shut
I
Nobody
up.
got you.
cares.
We
It
can't
wasn't,
tell somebody to
wait,
shut
hold
up.
on.
Just like let's
Nah,
be
that's cool. That's
Wait,
cool. Nah, I'm
nicer.
listening. I'm
no,
listening.
it's that
shut up.
at this
He
point,
likes people telling him to
at,
shut
at,
up. Can't
it,
understand.
at this point is that JD, you know what, it's that
Shit. Okay.
you were
Shut
self
up. Shut up. He said he like it.
Shut the
it's
fuck
that
up.
JD back then and is still now is self-centered. He does not listen. He lacked game. Okay, it had nothing to do with the fact that he went to a private school. You know what? You can go to a private school and still have game. You can go to a private school and be interested in what other individuals have to say. You can go to a private school and actually be able to listen to other individuals. But the private school ain't got shit to do with that. You see where I'm
Okay.
coming from?
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to a private
Manipulating
school.
shit.
Wait, hold on. You can go to a wait, hold on. You know what? Nobody in this room knows um where I grew up and what kind of people I may have encountered, right?
Right.
No. But because that is immaterial to as far as I'm concerned to the conversation I'm having. But I can throw out, like some people might be surprised about some of the things that I have encountered or done. Like, but you don't, but I
Probably
don't use
not though,
that. I
because
don't use that. I don't use that as an excuse. This
I
is what
got you.
you do. You use it as an excuse for all, and
Okay.
it's not, and I'm gonna tell you, sometimes
It's
I
supposed to be
will tell
calm.
I will I will let my son listen to certain situations, all right, and he
Hmm.
will be like, or we will sit somewhere. We like to people watch sometimes, and he will be
Well, we
like,
do it. Me and my
oh
son do it too.
yeah, and he will be like, he got no game. Now, mind you, my son only just turned 17 last week, right?
Right.
Um, and he will be like, oh no, sorry, 2 weeks ago, and he will be like, oh my god,
Happy
he got
belated
no.
birthday to your son.
Thank you. But we've been doing this for years, and he will be like, he got no game, and he will laugh, and I'm telling you, sir, you have no game, because in part because you do not listen. You don't listen.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't listen because you don't care about the individual. You are focused on what JD's wants and needs are, and you're just trying to think about how to get to your wants and needs. You're not focused on that individual and what they may want and need out of life.
And women see right through that shit.
Well,
And then it
and
goes
let me
back.
play David. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Adrian. I apologize.
No, I think one of the men had brought it up. Somebody brought it. These are lessons that we learned when we were children, right? That's about communication and how we're
I
supposed to
said
talk
that.
to people. Thank you. You did say that, and this is exactly what. And I'm saying, like, that's how my boys are. I raised two grown ass men, and they know how to communicate because I spent time with them instead of being on the phone or on the internet while I'm taking them to school. I was actually having conversations with them, talking to them, communicating, teaching them learning skills of communication with each other. So then when we became older, they knew how to communicate with their spouses, their
Hey,
friends, their co-workers, the people down the street. It's supposed to be common. So at this grown ass age, when you don't have those skills, it goes back to how you was raised.
I'm gonna nip something in the bud right now. JD, you grew up with both of your parents?
No,
Yes, I have both my parents.
that's not an excuse because I grew up with I raised two boys by myself. So that's not an
Not
excuse.
and I was
Yeah, I don't think he's
and
saying
I
that.
was gonna say that you like 9 times out of 10 men that grew up with just a single mother, 9 times out of 10 they usually try to go out and find somebody that reminds them of their mother.
Replacement. Exactly.
That's all I was getting to.
I got you. But
Can
yeah,
I say
nah, my
something to
parents.
JD? How are you? Good morning, JD.
Good morning. Yeah, my parents are still an
How?
intricate part of
Good
my life.
morning.
So blissfully.
Right. Can, can I say something to you, and then just for the panel to understand?
Sure,
The
no problem.
we're here. We're sharing our experience and our life stories, right?
Obviously.
And there's a point where you're unpacking or you're explaining and your point of view and how you were raised, your thinking process, and you're letting people know. And the part that people want you to listen is we're understanding that you're expressing how you felt in that moment, what was going on through your lifespan, and
Right.
what action you took that was inappropriate or some an area that you need to just learn, that was a hey, okay,
Right.
okay. Yeah, I'm about to drop you. Okay. And so one of the things, and my son is listening, and I'm allowing him to listen because it's about men. And when you have a boy, you want them to understand what men are going through. But, anyways, what people are trying to do is give you the tools to take with you right now and better yourself. So when the people are saying you're making excuses, is because you haven't learned that the things that you did in the past isn't working because you're not taking the time to unpack and to learn. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
that's like when you start, like for me, I had a bad rap. I cussed the shit out, disrespect men on the app. At one point, to the point, I had to unpack and say, wait a minute, what's going on? And I changed. Now I will cuss y'all nigga out now if you cross me, but I learned to tone it down, right, as a woman, and figure it out, like what was going on. I'm not sharing what was going on, why I did what I did. It's still unexcusable. I had to not use my past as an excuse, not use my past behavior as an excuse, because there isn't an excuse. Is now I know it's wrong. I need to fix it within myself. I need to want to fix it. So here's what we're going to leave you with today. I hope you take time to fix that problem so you can have a better relationship with women. Because you don't need to flash the things that you have to get a woman. That's not the type of woman you want if she's materialistic at first sight. You want a woman with substance. You know what that means, substance?
Yes,
That's
of
what you
course.
want to look for. And I'm sure you do because you're well educated. I'm not insulting your intelligence, but that's what I want you to leave with. Find yourself first,
Right.
right? And fix those issues that you have that you want to fix. And then look for a person with substance, not about just the material things, because without that, there's nothing else. Material is, it doesn't, you don't take material things in heaven, including money. None of that stuff go with you.
Oh, it
So
comes
I
and
don't want a
goes. It comes and
person
goes, of
that's
course.
all about the stuff that we see and not me. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I want that person to love and respect who I am. The same way I'm going to love and respect who they are. Okay?
Right. Can I? Okay. Can I say something, please? And I appreciate everything you're saying, and you're making a lot of sense. But to be honest with you, a lot of what I'm speaking of is how I used to be, um, overly so. Now, of course, it's a lot different because the means are not the same. I don't have it like I used to have it. So yes, now it's totally different. However, there are aspects like, of course, if I'm on TikTok or if I'm dealing with different situations or however, whatever, and I'm making it more casual, then sometimes I will trivialize, my approach as opposed to being a little bit more sincere. But it just depends on the situation. Like once someone has opened that door to me to where, okay, this person is letting a little bit of themselves, come into the situation as opposed to the image that they're just portraying, then that's when I do the same. And, and then of course, it pursues from that point on. Now, the error that I made with regards to Adrian was the fact that, for one, I did not see the open line of communication to where she told me that I could call her at any time, because that would have said it enough right then and there, because I probably would have left the casino and went somewhere to have a conversation with her, because I was assuming, like myself, when I was basically taken off of, TikTok, how I felt. And I did want to communicate, and I did want to be able to have, a conversation with someone, because I missed that interaction that I was having, online. So when that was taken away and she said both pages, I was like, well, darn, you know what I mean? So yes, that's one of the reasons why, like I said, I did want to have a conversation with her and talk about it, different little things. And I actually text some things to her, with regards to, why this was this. But if I would have seen that where she gave me an open door to call her, because yes, I'm the same way. If I send you my number, I'm assuming, okay, now we're having a conversation.
That wasn't the conversation. The thing is, if I gave you my number, it means to call me.
Well, now I know that.
Okay, good.
For you,
Because I keep
for
on
you,
saying it.
because
Like, I think I said it like 20
everyone
times in this
else,
fucking
everyone
live.
else that I've
I said it
encountered
so many
since I've
times,
been
but
out,
you didn't hear
it's
me.
the opposite. Because as soon as you give me the number, I call, and then there's
And then
no,
what?
I don't get an answer.
Okay.
Because normally this is how the situation happens. If I meet someone out there, they'll ask me for their number, and they will call. I mean, they'll ask me for my number, and they will call me right then and there. I will lock them in so that their number doesn't come in as a spam. So then from that point on, they may text me, I'll text them, and you try to call, it's like there's an issue. So, I mean, I'm thinking this like the general consensus. There's something that I'm missing out on. I've had guys even tell me, ever tell me
If you
they
get the
want you to go
number,
on there. So what?
if I'm giving you my number,
Right.
and you call me and I don't answer the phone,
Right.
I don't answer the phone. You move on.
It sounds like y'all just had a misunderstanding.
No, that's not what's a
It's not only
misunderstanding
that.
about that.
When did you call her? Did you call her right away when she gave the number?
Never
See, y'all
did. He
feel
never did.
I
Gabriel,
No,
see this?
she gave me
He
the
haven't. He
number.
sent me
She gave
pictures
me
of
the number. I
himself.
text
He
her
sent
and
me
asked her,
pictures of
"Can I
himself.
call?" My very
well,
first
she
text
gave you the
was,
number because she wanted you to call her.
"Yeah,
But
but if I
here's the
ask
thing:
you,
what I'm
can I
saying,
call?"
if you call me later on, and you don't know what my schedule is on a daily, right? As an adult, we have lives.
Right.
But I gave you my number. You didn't call me
Right.
right away.
And then
My
If
no,
you
very
didn't
and then
call me
first
right
text,
away, I
nothing
will
my
wrong
lock
very
in
with it.
the
first text was a
number.
greeting, letting her know this was me, and then I said, "Can I call?"
Okay, because you
And
didn't know
then,
you wasn't.
and hold
You
on,
know,
wait.
you just
And
want to
her
give the
text was,
A-OK.
"Sorry,
Okay.
I passed out." Laugh out loud. And I said, "No worries, I'm on the plane." After that, she said, "Safe travels," and there was no other communication.
Bullshit. Bullshit right there. What did you do next?
Hold on, JD. Then you should have called her when you got off the plane. Then
Yeah, but she
Because
never
you
told me
just
I could
told her
Arrive
call her.
that you
safely.
were on the
Arrive
plane.
safely.
not,
I
but
sent
Right,
her a
so she
picture.
doesn't know
She
when
did.
you were
She
going to
said
hold,
safe
arrive from the
travels, and I
plane.
sent her a picture of me on the plane.
hold up now.
And
Now I just got. See, I ain't know all that you text her and all that. Like, can I call? And she said I was sleeping. You was like, no worries, I'm on the plane. Well, when you landed, you should have called instead of sending pictures of the
but she never said
casino.
I could call. If I asked you,
You
can I
just said it.
call?
That she said,
Gave
sorry, I
you the
passed out.
number to call
LOL.
her.
You just said that. Sorry, I
Yes.
passed out. LOL.
You right. Hold on.
You know,
One
let me
pound
tell
put
you
up.
something about men. If you're
Get
texting
boxed.
me, that means that you can't talk to
How
me
did she
at that
know the
moment
phone
because
rang?
you
Oh,
got
you know what?
another
That's
chick
it
with
wasn't
you.
booted.
And you're trying
Now
to
come
put
on
me in a
up.
trick
Hold
bag.
on.
I gave him
You're
my
trying to
number.
juggle
One.
more than
I don't
one
get no
woman.
number.
One.
No, okay, so now we're going. So he was on a vacation, right? He came back from the
Oh,
vacation. He told me, so he came back from the vacation, and now he's sending me pictures of him at the casino. Not actually, it wasn't him at the casino. It was a picture of all the chips he had won at the casino. So now you're sending me pictures. So you didn't call, you didn't text, I'm home, you didn't text anything, but now you're sending me pictures now of your money.
Yeah, you fucked that bag up.
Listen.
I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it.
Adrian,
You
I'll be
fucked
right
that
back. I'm
bag
sorry.
up.
I'm going
I
to
ain't
drop
even gonna
down.
sugarcoat it.
It's all
this
good.
nigga, this nigga said, yeah, you dropped that bag, bro.
Can I call you? You got the number. I'm sorry, I passed out. LOL. Oh well, I'm on the plane. You landed and still didn't call.
Because I was waiting for her to tell me I could call her.
She's
Yo, bro, but you keep saying that you was waiting on the permission for her to call you. The permission we telling you for
when
like
she
the
said
90th time,
sorry,
the
I
permission
passed
was the
out.
phone number. No. The
I
permission was the phone
responded.
number. Once she gave you the phone number, bro, regardless that you took it and said that you looked at it as a text situation because you don't know about the social media and all that. The bottom line is you had the phone number to make the choice. You've done it before. You've been in the industry like you spoke about. So you could have found a conversation to have. Hey, listen, I was just calling, man. You know, last time I got on a plane, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. Now conversation starts, bro.
Now,
That's
but you
all
do
we saying,
realize, hold
bro.
on, bro, but you do realize that we talking about 6 o'clock in the morning too. So, you know,
Man, come on. Man,
Okay, but
some
what
that's
was
people
2 days
conversations, bro.
some
later?
people may not want to have a
Now
conversation that early. I don't know.
listen. My boy just like Easy
You
Coochie.
got my
That's all
number,
it is.
boo.
He just
But
like
you,
Easy Coochie,
Wait.
and he trying to get it the easy way, and he just
You
realized that
was
everybody ain't easy. That's
nah.
all
But
it
I'm
is.
saying though, like
You was afraid to
He
he,
meet
wanted me to
you.
chase him. He
it
wanted
don't,
me to chase
it
No,
him.
don't
I
even
didn't. I
matter.
want you to chase
Listen.
He
me.
did.
At
He
that
wanted me to.
point,
He wanted to.
No,
Oh, you
no,
so
I don't have.
yo,
handsome.
Listen,
this
Look
nigga,
at the
yo, I gotta
listen.
give you a
pictures.
nah.
follow,
At
Oh,
My
that
man.
look,
point,
chaser
it
look.
is
didn't
Follow,
not
even
bro.
broke.
matter
Gotta
if
Hey,
it
give you a
was
Quentin,
follow,
6
drop
in the
my
cuz.
cash
morning.
Adrian,
app. That's what you wanted me to do.
My chaser is not broke, my dear. So no, I did not want you to chase me.
It didn't matter that it was 6 in the morning though,
Look.
JD.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. What?
My
It's
6 in the
all
flight,
morning,
good.
man?
Oh,
you
It's
could
if
have.
you mad
listen.
that it's 6 in the morning, because I
Lesson
got to be to work
learned.
at 8:30. A man called me at 6 o'clock in the morning. He gonna get every bit of the curse
But
words that I
okay,
know.
Nah,
so
but
Yeah, but
hold
Jazz,
on.
that's
But when
just
you
him
was at the
calling you off the
casino,
rip,
though, but
though,
when you was
Jazz.
at the casino a couple of days later, and you didn't say good morning, nothing like that. It was later on in the afternoon when you were sending me a picture of your chips.
Right. He wasn't afraid to keep texting her.
Right,
Right. Come on.
exactly,
Because
exactly.
I
So
had an
why,
open
why,
line
why,
to
Well, do
why,
text.
you
why you
do
sending
you
me
have
pictures?
Do
make
you
no
have
sense.
social anxiety? Have you ever like really paid attention to yourself to see if you develop social anxiety or you have social anxiety?
No, I definitely don't have that.
You got
I do not
insecure.
mind
That's
talking
what
and
it
having
is. You call
conversations.
it what it is.
I
It's
love
called
talking on
being
the phone. I'm
insecure.
not very good
Well,
at texting. I'm
do
not very good
sometimes
at texting,
you
but
overthink? Do you ever overthink any of your texts or
oh
conversations or
yeah,
maybe things that?
sometimes what I do, I've learned since I've been locked up. I mean, since I've been out, basically, people tell me that I have a tendency to text until, it's like it's one sided. I gotta wait until they text me back. So that's when sometimes, it's like you wait and they say ain't heard nothing. Hold on one second. Yo, what up, cuz? What up?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He ain't gonna get it, bro.
Nah,
Just
we're
say
gonna
he
get the
feel
car.
He
like
ain't gonna
texting
get
is the
it.
best
Yes,
way. Yeah,
please.
he ain't gonna
That
get
way
it.
you park here and we go get the car.
He ain't gonna get. He in the texting, and I don't
Cause
know,
how I'm gonna
man.
go
I
get the
mean, for
car?
some people, that's what it is,
But
though.
he
You
wasn't
know.
even texting. Now,
Hell
even
no,
if
not
he
some
texted me
kid
good morning,
shit.
it'll be
Yo,
fine.
I hate when men fucking text me. I
Exactly.
be like it's like a cat that's scared to come out the
Or if
goddamn
And I do,
closet.
and I hate
go
Like
it
get the
I
too.
car,
I
hate
hate
it.
it. Don't get me wrong, I hate it
then
too.
walk
But it's
back
better than a
and get
picture.
my
Like
car.
I drive a vehicle, so I don't want to keep stopping and texting. But I
Yeah, that
do
shit
want to hear what you
annoying,
Probably take
gotta
bro.
about
say.
2 hours, but hey.
Or if I'm at work, I would rather be on the phone with you in my
Yeah,
ear on my
cause you
earbuds
said
on my earbuds
you
than you keep texting me and I'm trying to do my job,
yeah,
do my work
Hey,
and
Jazz, you
that
text
ain't
from
you. That's
that ain't no
Baltimore?
problem. That ain't no problem.
yeah.
Just
She
get up
sound
here.
like it.
All right.
Yeah, because that you and two, that
You,
All
that
right.
shit
you.
heavy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, my
I
son
That
be
drop
saying
shit
that shit
gives
all
me
the
up all
time.
the
listen,
time. That shit gives me up
okay.
all the fucking time.
In front of everyone that has been a party to this conversation, my dear Adrian, I apologize for my efforts and my lack thereof
Oh
because
my
there was a
god.
miscommunication and this is not me, okay?
No,
I'm
there
a
was no
talkative
It
person.
miscommunication.
is.
You
I like
heavily
to
It
have
dropped the
is. And
ball.
apology and
and
It
I'm
was no
not
understanding.
miscommunication. Miscommunication is
I'm
when you
not
say the
out for
wrong
your
thing. You didn't
body.
say the wrong thing.
I'm
You
not
just
out
didn't
for
do
your
the right
body.
thing.
I'm not one of them individuals that's just, on some real superficial type time. That's not me. I think
Oh,
I like your personality. I like your
I don't like
confidence.
yours.
I like
Oh, he
your
still like you.
outgoing.
Aw, he still like you.
I like how
That's cool though.
outgoing you are. And that is the person that I want to get to know, aside from all of the
Nah,
character
I'm
that's
fine. I think
on
I
your
need. I think
live.
you need some time to get. I'm not here to try to school somebody on how to be doing this. I really don't.
It's not about schooling. It's about you getting to know me. And
I already know you. I see
if
you.
I have some of the attributes that you deem as okay, well you shaking your head, but you do not know me because I'm beginning to think.
What? What
I'm
from the
beginning to think.
beginning?
So what?
Oh, wait. Where you begin to think? Go ahead.
I'm beginning to think that this is your way of basically it's like we're playing chess right now, and you've taken my queen.
You are
So
thinking
now
way
you're
too
trying
much
to
of
see if I can
yourself.
bounce back.
This is why we
So
all get the bad
yeah,
rap,
No.
bro. This is
You,
why the jail niggas get the bad rap, bro. You
Ain't that the
fucking this
truth?
package up, bro.
I have never,
This
so
nigga.
what?
Yo,
JD, I have never seen someone put on their own cement shoes before.
So
Honestly, I
you
think
said
JD
put
got.
on
I
them
think
what?
JD got YT confidence. I like JD. JD cool. He he
no,
he cool.
He taking
he
it. He
cool
taking it,
peoples.
Jazz.
You
He
could
definitely
tell
taking his heat. He
you could
definitely
tell
taking.
he a good motherfucker. You could tell that he about his business, right? Obviously,
Okay.
just from the conversation. But the problem is though, that he ain't trying to hear it. He don't give a fuck. He's determined. So he's so determined that he don't give a fuck what nobody in his life say, or tomorrow, or the next
Nah,
day.
nah.
I don't think it's that.
I
I
am
think
taking
you
it in,
do
bro.
care.
Bro,
I
I'm
think you
taking it
do
in.
care.
Believe
I
it or
think
not.
it's just it's not gonna all change in one day. The things that we telling him,
That's
he
true.
gotta go take that, put that into his life and apply it. He can't just
What
change it all at one
Before
No,
time. That's
because you
all
know
it
he
what?
is.
I'm gonna
decides
tell
to be
you.
in a relationship or
Someone has said
approximately.
something else, and it's someone
Fuck
who's
no.
very close to me that knows a lot about me. However, whatever, and it's like we'll have a conversation, and I'll mention something, and she'll say to me, "Well, you didn't have to say that it was a such and such." You know what I mean? And I was like, "But that's what it is." But she's like, "Yeah, but the way you said it, it's like you kind of showing off that that's what that is." And I'm like, "But that's part of painting the picture." And she was like, "Well, you don't really have to paint the picture."
Yeah.
But
How
So
long
this,
ago
because
she
so
told you that?
this
say
woman
again,
who, this
How
woman
long
who is,
ago she told you that?
she's I mean this is one of my exes from back
How long ago
years and
did she
years
tell
ago.
you?
And she said that several times every now and then, or even like if I'm telling her
He ain't
something
hear
that
me.
took place and I give her a lot of details, she's like, "Well, just get to the end of it or whatever." But because
Her,
I am also a
So,
writer.
so,
I
You
so,
from
write
New York,
so
ain't
I
you?
write
JD, so
manuscripts.
JD,
So
JD, what you just
yes.
told us is that this person who you care about and has managed to maintain a relationship with you, even though she
Told
has
you this
told
shit.
you this about yourself several times, you ain't done
You still
shit
ain't
about
listening.
it.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
still ain't
no,
listening.
believe you me, I've done a lot about it. Because
No,
there's
you
certain
haven't.
things that
You have not, because I put it into I put it into the comments a while ago, and I put it in
yeah,
all
I'm
caps.
sorry.
I put it in all caps, sir.
I'm on this.
You
I'm
said
sorry.
you
I'm on a
look.
secondary phone, and it's
It's
really
okay.
small because
It's
the other one
okay.
wasn't
It's
booted,
okay. It's
so
okay.
I can't even
Because
read your
but
comments. I'm
it's
sorry.
okay. It's okay because I put it in all caps. But I'm gonna tell you what I said, because at one point you said, "Oh, this is how I used to be." Sir, this is not how you used to be. We are clocking how you are at this moment in real time. We are doing this in real time because we are
Right.
clocking the behaviors that you are showing within this live. Not how you were 20 years ago, not how you were 5 years ago, not how you were a month ago. We are clocking how you are in this life. So we are clocking your current behaviors in real time in not even 4K, but 8K.
Okay. Well, when I
Empress,
say how I used to
JD,
be,
Empress is telling the
I
truth
mean
because
I'm telling
as
you
soon as
that.
I finished, wait, hold on.
Uh,
As soon as I finished telling you things that I'm hearing from the comment or in the people in the panel, you just went back and just let me know that, yeah, I hear you, but this is how I approached Adrian. And I'm like, well, motherfucker, did you not
He
hear you? But
apologizes
another thing I
and says
said,
he's
you gotta
sorry,
want
but
to.
still does it.
But
And
you
then he
gotta
says, I
want
don't
to
mean
do it.
it.
So I understand that you haven't changed certain behavior because you gotta want to. If you don't want to, then it's not gonna change. And that's
Because he
fine.
wants me
Because
to
you still
change
gotta
my
work on you.
behavior towards him. Pink, at
no,
the
I
end of the day,
don't. No,
that's
I
what it
don't.
is.
No, I
He
don't. No, I
wants
don't. I
me to
like
adjust
I
the way
like your
he
behavior
feels.
towards me.
Because I keep
What
on
behavior is
telling
that?
him that I'm good, and
I
yet
ain't
you
gonna
keep
lie,
on
this is
telling
kind of
me
dangerous,
that I'm
man.
playing
It's
I'm
getting,
playing chess and
it's
not
getting,
checkers.
it's getting out of hand, bro. I'm just gonna keep it real, bro.
Listen,
Just
I'm. Hey,
going
Let
a
me
I
ask
different
do
you
not. I
something.
do
direction,
When
not
bro.
have
you
a
say
problem with
that,
how
do
you're
you mean
dealing with
that
me,
she's
dear Adrian. Not at all.
wait, JD, do you know that she doesn't play games? Like most women don't play games. Some do. I'm not saying all. Most women, like grown, mature women that found themselves, like Adrian, they don't have time for the game. So when you're playing checkers and chess and all that, it's because that's like the manipulation part of it, and that's what you have. So are you
Yeah, I'm
trying
not
to
playing
that?
it. I'm
See,
not
here's
playing.
the
I'm
thing. What
just.
I just realized, you showed Adrian what you capable of when it comes down to financial. Look at the luxury I got. And you thought that was going to impress her. You thought she was a chickenhead, one of these low life women that's all about material, that she's going to run down your dick. But she's not. She's not an idiot. You was meeting someone who was well educated and she knows herself and her worth.
From
That
school
didn't
of
Yeah,
impress
herself.
I'm.
her.
Yeah,
She
that's
gave
not.
you, let me tell you what she did. She gave you her number to communicate with her, not through text, but verbal communication, because everybody wants to vet each other and know beyond the surface level of you being, I got money, I'm a producer, whatever the fuck you got. What else do you have, sir?
Can I
And
say
you sell
something when
that.
you done?
Okay,
Go ahead,
well,
sir.
let me answer your question.
Go ahead,
First of all, I
JD.
mean, well, whatever
What's
you,
the question? It was a statement.
well,
Keep
it
on
wasn't
digging
a
that hole.
comment, it was a
Keep on digging
statement.
that hole.
But listen,
This nigga here.
this the thing with me, okay? And maybe I did this, I went about this the wrong way because once I let someone know that I am out of prison, right? A lot of times women have the assumption that I'm looking for a sugar mama or that I'm in need of something from someone financially. So I'm letting them know I'm good. You see what I'm saying? It's not about
Oh,
me bragging
Jesus
because
Christ.
believe you me, I have nothing to brag about. This is nothing.
Hold
What
there,
I had, what
JD.
I had before I got locked up,
JD.
yeah,
JD.
I can show out, but
When
I can't
you
show out
give
with what
when
I
a
got
woman give
now.
you the number
I'm just
to
saying that I'm not
talk,
in
is
need of
for you to
anything.
know
I'm
where
straight.
her mind is. You didn't give her the opportunity to show you her where her mind is. You didn't give her opportunity to respond to those things that you feel insecure, sir. That's a problem within
Secure.
yourself. You have deep rooted insecurity, sir. That is the part that people are trying to show you to surf to search. You assume
accusation, assumption, make an ass out of a person, and that's what you just did, sir. I try not to eat you up in here because this is Adrian,
Hey,
and plus
you.
I said I'm
Nah,
trying
you
to
good. You good.
respectfully
You good.
respect
Believe you
men,
me.
but I was
It's
giving
not.
you the benefit of the
I
doubt.
appreciate
But
this. I
this
love.
right
I love.
here,
I love a
you're
woman that's
you're putting
expressive.
everybody in fault for
Yo.
your own insecurity, and that is why
And
your
I'm
your
far
your
from
relationship
insecure.
failed.
Anybody that knows me, anybody that
Leading with
knows
your
me will
money
tell
does
you
not give
I'm the
you
last
Man,
person
security.
that's
you
Leading.
insecure.
54 acting 24, gang.
That is so insecure, and he doesn't even realize it.
Yeah, I'm definitely not insecure.
Yeah, but I
Bro,
think it's. I
You
think
think
it's
I know
more
I
because you
so
know
just
what
why
I
you
know
he's
move
I
like
just
that
came
because you
trying to
in.
think the
say.
money that you have gives you a status or some sort of
No,
shield
that
and
has nothing to do
protection,
with it.
and it doesn't.
That has nothing to do with money comes and goes, and I have nothing. I keep telling you, I had money before I got locked up. Yeah, I had money. Right now, nah, I don't have money. I'm
If
just
I may,
Bro,
good.
if I
I
may,
just don't have my hand
go
out
ahead, bro.
asking nobody else for anything. But no,
if I
I don't
may,
have
it's
money now. Now,
Stinky,
when I
stop!
before I
Don't
got
talk
locked up,
back to
yeah, I had
me.
money. That was
You
a
I
whole
showed
know
me
different
your
ball
pictures
game.
of your money. What
But
you mean?
now, no, I don't have money.
You showed me pictures of it. You
Listen,
showed me your house. You showed me
that's
your entertainment room, your big ass
trinkets,
screen TV. You showed me
trinkets,
your hot
now
trinkets,
they
tub. You showed me
trinkets,
all that. You
trinkets.
led with your money.
That's trinkets. Those are trinkets. That's not money.
So that's
If you'd
that's
have
why
seen the
that's
house
why
they
she's
showed
saying
me,
what she's saying
you
because
know
you
what?
looking at that little
I'm not
metal
even gonna
shit
go there
as
because
valuable,
but
and that's
listen,
what you
Hold
let's
on a
just say
perform,
second.
that's
which
not
shows your
money.
money,
Those are
bro.
trinkets. That
All
ain't
right,
nothing.
okay. All right, hold on a second. Hey, Scary Area. And thank you for being in the comments, tapping the screen, sharing the live, joining
Thank
the heart me. I
just
appreciate your support, beautiful. I do. Thank you
you're
so
so
much.
welcome.
And I know you've been
I
here
just
from
have
the
a
beginning, so I know you've been listening to all of this. So you got the beginning and up to now. So go ahead and speak your mind, baby girl.
okay. All I came up here to do is say, hey, this is great conversation. I'm here for it. Tap that motherfucking screen. Sorry, that was the Gemini coming out. Sorry.
Oh my God.
And if I will, Adrian, if you would allow me to do a shameless plug real quick.
Please do. Go ahead. I love it because this is what I love. I like to have conversations about what we actually doing outside instead of showing off and
So
having these.
I'm gonna interrupt the
Please go
discussion
ahead.
just
I would
really
love that.
quick.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you.
quick. So I saw a little bit about grief in the comments, and I also went through grief. I used to care for my mother who had dementia. She passed. It'll be 2 years this month. So for me, I created a children's book. It's called Teresa Turtle Lost Her Shell. This is the proof copy. So it will be coming out on the 25th. So even if you don't purchase it, just say the name. Teresa Turtle, which was my mom, lost her shell. So it's a healing, it's a cute story.
I love that. And
So I just
Perfectly Dangerous, definitely. I think that would be perfect for Perfectly Dangerous. I think a lot of people on this app have dealt with grief one way or another, and we turn to this app for that type of comfort and that, I guess that's they say trauma bonding on TikTok. So I appreciate you actually coming up with a book that will help people instead of listening to people's opinions. Go read what a
right.
beautiful book for especially for young children and adults who like to
Yes.
read. Let's get back to reading and get that. And I appreciate you. And can you tell us about your lives because you have amazing lives as well.
Yes, so anybody that's into plants, I do a plant therapy session live. And again, I'm not trying to end the conversation is good. So we're
Way
going back
longer
to
than
it.
I'm
Hold
supposed to
up,
be
what
going
kind
on
of plants?
anyway.
Hold up, what kind of plants? Because I might be interested in this. What kind of plants?
House plants. So I have a daily I try to do a daily live at 5 p.m. It's our plant therapy session. So I'll split a plant up, I'll do moss pulls, I'll do something plant related, I'll open up the panel, and sometimes the conversation does veer off. I will say that. It will veer off. But a lot of people just kind of just I say vine instead of vibe because it's more plant related. They vine with us. We do take field trips to Indonesia. I have some contacts in Indonesia for my plant suppliers. So they will I will big box them and they will show us all the variety of whether it's very variegated plants or like rare plants that you don't see here in the States, but you can get them. So I have a shipment coming in. Can't wait for that. But again, and I also do plant scavenger hunts on Saturday where I'll be like, okay, show me this plant, go get it. And then everybody has to run the first one with their camera on the plant or with that plant that I call out. they win that round. I do 10 rounds, and the overall winner with the most points gets a gift mailed out by me. Yours truly.
I love that. That's awesome. Thank
The
you,
way you
Scary.
do the
Scary, you
conversation,
want to
I
give
like
me a
the
gift.
I like house plants, but I don't like the plants that grow in the house. I like the plants that grow in a lab or in a yard.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why
And
that's
I
how
do I
I
do
am
both.
because I'm not a plant person at all. I was showing her I unalived an aloe plant. Like, and that's like the most easiest plant to actually have. So, because with plants, my mother always tells me it picks up energy. It takes out, it absorbs all that bad energy in your house. So that's the reason why it's always
Exactly.
important to have different types of plants in your house because it will go ahead and take all that bad. I guess that's the reason why all my plants unalive themselves because obviously I
Do
have
it
a lot of bad
still
energy
take
in them.
up the energy? Can it still
Mm-hmm.
change the energy if you smoke the plant?
Adrian,
Yes,
that is the one thing you and I have in common.
Yeah.
there's a lot of things we have in common.
Yeah.
Cut it.
And that's the caveat. That's why I got into plants was because I was caring for my mom during 2020 when I got on TikTok. So I've been around the block on TikTok for a while. Just
So you more
But she
so
decided
so
to do
that's why
something.
I started this book. So
And I appreciate you.
yeah.
And
So
you know what? We have so much talent on TikTok, and I think we engage in so many of these conversations of like, how can I fix your life type of thing. We don't realize that we have a lot of different talents here. Even JD, thank you for even you were saying JD about you. Instead of using that knowledge to try to impress a woman, use that knowledge to show to get people in the music industry. Try to show them how to you have a lot of experience, how to get out of hi Brittany, how to get people out of the get themselves, what is that called when you get out of prison and you have to go and be in society, how to get yourself back,
rehabilitate.
rehabilitate yourself to get into society. Use your, instead of being on TikTok to pull women and show off, you know what I'm saying? Like, use your talents. And this is the reason why I wanted to show my live. We all have different talents. Mine's talking shit. That's my talent. But let's all
JD, I'm
just,
gonna send you my Cash App, okay, boo? No,
yeah,
I'm just kidding. Drop me,
you
Adrian.
know how many women are in the DMs right
Hey,
now?
hey, Adrian, you do realize I do a live myself, right? And in
My
my
guys.
live is about basically having people to come in and have conversation about people that have been locked up, people that
That
are
would have been
affected
amazing if you would
by
have told me that though.
people that are affected by mass incarceration, people that have legal issues. I do a lot of my live. That's what it's about. I mean, I
That
have
would
that
have been an
setting
amazing thing
set
to
up.
tell me.
Say again.
See, that's a good conversation to have a conversation with me.
I
So then
know,
you
but
show pictures. Right.
I know, but you realize if like how I visit your page, if you visit my page, you will see some of the stuff that I do. You know,
Yeah,
But
but
have you
your
but
given
I
her
mean,
an
but
page,
this is the
that
conversation
would
that we would
be
have had. Like
no,
some of the
no,
things,
no.
like on Sunday,
I'm not
what I
gonna
normally
just
do
gaslight my friend Adrian.
on my
You're
Sundays,
trying to
how
blame
I spend
her
my
for your
Sundays.
miscommunication. Don't do that. We're not.
can I say something?
As a friend, I'm
Hey,
not
good
gonna sit there
morning,
and let you
We've been
Biggie.
trying
gaslight
to
her.
talk for a while.
May I say something? I know I came in late
Morning.
on the conversation, but just from my what I can generalize, I'm gonna say this first, brother. If with any woman, if you had a lead with something like that about what you talk about on your live, you would you would, that's more impressive. If you laid off flashing material things, I was in the game and we bought the big piece and chains and we bought the rims. I'm from Houston. We did all that stuff you hear Paul Wall rapping about. We was really doing that. The candy car, and it was all for the woman, you know. But as I got older, I learned to put away those childish things and be a man when it came to approaching a woman because not all women care about my car, my speakers, my rims, my jewelry, my gold teeth, none of that. I took all of that out of my mouth. Nobody cared about that. And at the end of the day, what I was attracting through that wasn't no good for me. Wasn't no good for me. Brother, it do sound like you got some insecurities and some issues you gotta work through. I'm just calling a spade and I'm being real. You can take it how you want to take it. It ain't gonna bother me. But when you sit here and you approach a woman in a certain type of way, you gotta understand every action has a reaction. So if you don't get the reaction you want, or she gives you the reaction that you weren't looking for, you can't be in your feelings. You
No,
got to
I'm
be a
def.
grown man
He even
because
asking.
somebody did hint and say you 54 with the mind of a 24-year-old, and I think it was the brother up here
Yeah,
to the
Brandon.
side of me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Brandon.
saying? When the Bible say when you become a man, you put away childish things. It sounds like you still got your childish things about you. You know what I'm saying? Because more people need to hear about how to rehabilitate and do things when you come out of prison. Because I got some guys that came home and mentally and spiritually they just not there.
Right.
You feel
including
me?
including you.
Nah, hey, but check this out. I definitely appreciate
And
what
you
you're
don't
saying.
like to be wrong because anything somebody we telling you
Nah,
constructive criticism.
Everything.
nah.
See,
Listen,
you ready to cut
I'm
me
the
off and
first to admit when
argue.
I'm wrong, bro.
You ready to cut me off and
No,
argue
bro.
right now. You ready to cut me off, bro?
No,
Bro,
I'm not
as
cutting you
as a
off. I was
as a
commenting on
grown
what you about
man,
to say.
bro, anybody can tell you something, dog. On my granny, in life, you got three things to do every day. That's to reaffirm your faith in God, learn something new, and survive. Three things, bro. If you can't learn nothing new, you can't do nothing in life because every day you gonna find something new in life, and somebody can tell you something, bro. Your mindset is still that of a 16-year-old boy who think he know everything and ain't really did shit. That's just what I've seen in the
Thank
past
you, BE.
30 minutes I've been in here. That's what I've seen.
Like, he ain't gonna learn you because you know what? Honestly, that information would have been great to know. Like as soon as you came into the panel, when I first met you, instead of you showing me your house and all this other stuff, you'd be like, "Hey, Adrian," just like Scary Ari did, right? Hey, I just want to do a shameless plug. I did it, and that would have been impressive to me. When I gave you my number, sending you a picture, you could have been like, "Hey, you should check out my because I don't look at people's TikToks. I really don't. Let's go on my FYP because I don't care about what you show me. Because to me, with me, I don't like to be judged by my TikTok, so I don't like to judge people on their TikToks, right? A lot of people, this is just content. We just trying to be creators, right? I want to know who you are as a person. So me just checking out your TikToks is kind of weird. You know what I mean? But if you would have said, let me know, had a conversation with me. Hey, this is what my platform, I am a live content creator. I am a TikToker. I have this type of content. You would do a plug like Scary Ari did, came up here. That's impressive. That's all I was trying to say. You know, lead with your heart, not with your wilding. And that's what I think all of us was saying.
Hey,
Point
yo, you gonna
taken.
be on for a minute, man.
Actually, no, and I should have been off a long freaking time ago. Good morning, Julian, because I'm at work.
Hey, I
Okay.
did want to speak to the dude from Texas though. Um, like I said, I appreciate what you said, however, whatever. And I will say this much. Like I said, if you say you from Houston, yeah, y'all did it like nobody else did it. Cause when I visited Houston, boy, I seen some stuff.
Go
The
wild. That's
boys,
crazy.
yeah, y'all was really getting it. Like some people was faking it.
Bro need
Yeah,
help,
y'all
bro.
was y'all was
It's
y'all
not
was definitely
Bro
now.
about
need
that
help.
life.
Nah, bro need help, bro. I'm not gonna
After
lie, bro.
all I said, that's the
Yeah,
only
that's
thing.
what. Yo, shit.
Yeah, they about that
That's
life.
what that's why I said the
Hey, bro.
mentality stuck on 24.
Hey, bro. I'm
Bro
I'm
cook, bro.
38. I'm 38,
Bro
bro.
cook.
I've been a man in my house since I was 11. I've been taking care of my mama and my sister since I was 11, and my sister's
Bruh.
two kids. Hey, bro, on my soul, you just proved me right, and you proved everybody else right because after everything I said in that brief time of me speaking, only thing you had to talk about was how we getting it down here. Listen,
No, I said how y'all was doing it. I'm not saying how you getting it now. I'm talking about back then, back in the days, like when we were talking about those days. I was like,
hey
yeah,
man,
because a lot of people don't give Houston their props, but
BB,
it was a lot
Man,
of
That was
camaraderie down
you
there,
know,
a
what
lot
he's
of
saying is
brotherhood. I
JD.
mean,
much
That was
love to you,
irrelevant.
host.
that
Thank
was
you for
that
BB,
letting
that
me
was
up
one
on
of the
your
places
panel,
I went
Adrian.
where
I
I didn't see
appreciate
no
it.
hating.
Everybody, I
JD,
followed
Brothers
everybody,
wasn't
man.
hating on
I'ma holler,
nobody.
man. Y'all be safe,
Brothers was
man.
JD,
congratulating.
Y'all take care,
JD,
man. This nigga's crazy.
JD,
Can we let Muhammad
JD,
speak? Because he said he's been waiting for
JD,
a while.
He's been in the
JD.
comments. Thank you so much, Muhammad, because I seen that you've been what was that who Muhammad just I don't know, is that who dropped? I know Chef has been in the comments. He's been listening for quite a while as well. And thank you so much, Chef, for engaging in the comments and doing everything and tapping the screen, sharing the live. Thank you for getting a heart me, everything like that. And thank you for talking to my amazing friends. So I know you've been here from a long time, so you've been hearing this conversation. So you could go ahead and speak your truth, baby. Jeff, do you know that you're in the box? I said all that, and he didn't hear me.
Yeah.
Wanna
I'm actually walking out the door, but
Okay.
I agree with everything everybody said. I stand by what I said in the comments. I don't know if he gonna get it, but he need to. I think it's a reality check.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either. And
Yeah,
this is the reason.
but
Yeah, I don't think so either. But he still thinks he has a chance because he's playing. I'm playing checkers or chess with him. That's why.
I'm going. Well, I see. My whole thing is yeah, chess is one of my favorite games. I actually play defense really. Like I just go through at the end of the game where you got to find out the move.
Breaking up.
That's me. Definitely not this. He barely
I can't
checkers.
hear you, Chef. I'm sorry. Go ahead and
Yeah,
you.
hear
I
me now?
think because you're getting in your car,
You
so that
breaking
makes
up.
You're breaking
the
up
incident.
as
He
you
must
go outside.
he
You're
must be
breaking up.
driving.
No, he was going
Are those your
outside.
birds? Those birds. I hear the birds. All right, put yourself
Okay, can
on
y'all hear me
pause
now?
until you. Now I can hear you better. I think because you was breaking
A
up,
little
baby.
bit.
I hear your birds.
Yeah, I think I was switching from Wi-Fi to regular phone.
That's what it usually happens
You
to me
probably
too.
hear
So
everything else. Now, I said he playing chess, but I said he barely playing checkers. Cause chess don't play like that.
I don't
Yeah, I
play
didn't
any
say
game.
I was playing chess.
Breach.
I
So
said I
I
Breach.
would.
felt like she was
Let them
playing
talk,
chess.
bro. Let them talk, bro. Just let them talk,
She
bro.
definitely not playing chess because usually a woman can show you what they actually want, and most of the time you probably not even listening. I don't know lie. She done told you several times what she actually looking for and what she expect, and instead of you actually listening, taking heed and adjusting, and everybody else pretty much did the same thing. You gave every excuse in the book, but I believe excuses build monuments of nothingness. Everybody got one. What you gonna do with it? I land my plane.
Thank you. Good morning, Al. We're
Good
still not
morning.
friends.
morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning,
Oh,
Good
everybody.
Big
Good
Bro is
morning,
morning.
here.
everybody. Young
What
man,
you want? What you want?
baby.
Yes.
Good
What you say?
morning, young man.
Okay, here,
Um,
Al.
yeah.
This is Pink. Remember, and I think I apologize to you for disrespecting you several times, right? Remember my bad behavior? And
Yes,
Hush
ma'am.
was the one that, really put me in place and say, hey, hey Pink, this is da da da. I thank Pink Hush for doing that, speaking to me, and it really woke me up. This is a guy that I disrespected, JD. And from that day of interacting with Big Al, I changed my tone and how I approach men. So, this is what we're trying to show you that the things that you do in the past and right now, you can change that if you want to. And Al is an example of that. I had disrespect that man. And I had apologized. I put my big diapers on and
No
apologized to him.
panties. I
I
didn't
know, I
see
just
panties.
wanted to be funny. I just wanted to be funny.
I understand.
Go ahead, Big Al. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Good
You can say it
morning,
anyway. He's just gonna say, "I'm
everybody.
smiling. I'm
Good
smiling."
morning to you. How everybody doing?
What's good?
All right, all right. I ain't gonna be on here long. I just want to get you a little bit of feedback. So I have been listening, and I don't know if you. Apparently, you haven't paid attention to Miss Adrian long enough to understand that you fucking up. So let me give you a little bit of. Let me give you just a little bit, bro. This is just coming from what they call it, observation. Okay, that's
Bet.
all I'm saying. I'm giving you some observation.
My phone about to
Uh,
die.
so let me be real quick as possible I can. Here we go. You fucking up. All right? You fucking up bad. Let me tell you how you fucking up. You on this damn app, you showing everybody your stuff, you trying to fix a problem that you never even understood the damn okay, let me take it a different route because I'm gonna start cussing.
You better
Okay,
hurry up
here
because
we
I
go.
only got 3%.
Okay. Get off this internet
Learn how to talk to this young lady. Pay attention to what she like and what she don't like, and don't use your material to lead. Don't nobody give a fuck about what you got because it can all. It's you one paycheck away from being homeless anyway. I'm proud of you for getting out of jail and being a productive young man. But your woman, the way you're coming at this young lady is not right, young man. You need to reevaluate how you coming at her and pay more attention to your needs. You need to establish yourself before you can even start dating anybody. Okay? Don't nobody want to take on all your fucking baggage. You feel what I'm telling you? Don't nobody want to take on all your baggage. You need to clear up your shit and then start trying to date. With that being said, have a great day. I'm smiling.
Oh, all right, Ronald McDonald. That's his new name. I'm calling Ronald McDonald because he a clown. He a clown. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate this live. It went way longer than I thought it was gonna last. I didn't charge up my phone. I just got my page back. Thank you so much for protecting my live. We will be back Thursday morning, 3:00 a.m. I love these conversations. Thank you, JD. At the end of the day, is for being a good sport. Because honestly, not a lot of men can sit up here this damn long and get dogged out by every single person.
This time
Hey,
it's
it's all
not for
good.
women. It's all men too. The men was on your ass.
And, you know,
Hey,
and
I
then
wasn't
we
Usually
tripping.
all
touched
women
out
up
not
here.
one time, Pink. We didn't get, because
Okay.
you said you all types of bees and stuff like that.
Okay, we
Touched out
eat
not
them
one
up.
time.
Empress was doing great. Empress, I applaud you, sweetie. She did a great job. I appreciate her.
All the
But
time.
oh my goodness. That's our team right there. Empress, Adrian,
Nah, she
all of
called me
us
a ferret
females.
fucker.
Hey, all y'all are amazing. I hope you join my
Well, you
live
know,
sometimes when I do it,
yes.
and you'll see there's a whole different facet to my personality.
I would love
Like,
to see.
Know your
No one
personality
hates
more.
you,
like you said,
JD. It's a
all this is.
community.
It's about growing on TikTok. It's about
Right.
engaging. Like I said, I got on TikTok because I was basically forced to gain some social media presence because of the documentary, and that's what I'm doing. So, you know.
All right, well, I'm gonna stop letting you dig the hole. Yes, maybe hopefully you actually learn something with any of this conversation.
Did you really need to finish that up by telling us about the documentary?
Yes, I
Really?
did.
No, you did not. You have
That
learned not
silent
a goddamn thing.
promotion, marketing
Okay.
yourself.
Well, that's what it's all.
Well,
That's what it's all about. This was not my decision to be on here. This was something that I was basically forced to do, and I'm glad I did it because it's
Goddamn
added
thing.
a whole different aspect of me being able to interact with individuals.
All right, well, you got a
So,
whole
I
lot
think
more learning to do.
entertaining.
but
Adrian, I think he's just an entertainer now. At this point,
I don't
I
think so.
think he's entertaining us because I know the fuck you. Now I got
It's not
curse.
entertaining at all. It's not entertaining. I'm finding that this is not humor. It's
well,
kind of sad, actually.
there's a lot of things. Like I said, I wrote some manuscripts,
All
and
right,
some it's
okay,
a lot of
JD,
things
I
I'm getting
gotta
ready
go.
to start doing. So this is all
We
a
can
part
talk
of
about
gaining
this on
followers
Yes, it is.
Thursday. JD, time out.
and getting input.
Okay, time out. We're gonna talk
What up?
about this another day. You are welcome back to go my live so we could slam you some more, I guess, and you don't care. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for joining the live. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for grabbing a little heart. Thank you for getting the heart me. Thank you so much, Jazz, for being you came in here and jumped on it, and I appreciate you all the time. My snazzy jazzy friend of mine who understands the assignment, Empress as well. Pink all the time. You guys are always on time. You men. Thank you so men for checking them in, because a lot of times you men like to co-sign with each other and like gas each other up and boost each other's ego. Thank you for not doing that. I appreciate you guys for just being real about it, and I appreciate you guys, and I see it, and I appreciate y'all. JD again. He is already stalled, at least. We established that in his mind. He is. And if you want, I guess Google him, right? Because anything at the end of the day is, I'm pretty sure a lot of us, I'm pretty sure Empress already did too, because we do a lot of research on y'all, if y'all didn't know that.
I don't care enough.
I didn't even. I didn't even.
I was kidding. It was a joke.
Nah, but you know, Adrian, you said something to me, and we only know. I'm not trying to say it here, but between you and you know, you said it, and you are 100% right. All these men do that. I see it now. You said it all the time. I'm not gonna say it up in the panel, but I got you, sis, and I understand
Listen,
now.
I've been with a lot of men. I've been
Can
with
I,
a lot
can I
of
say
men. I
something
know.
real quick in regards to that?
Say that again. Be easy.
And do it, but a real man is not gonna
Ain't
uphold
a real
another
man. They're
man,
all real
a
men. They just
cousin, a family
mature
member.
men.
What, well, what I mean is somebody who has sense. When they see
Maturity
bullshit,
has a
you
lot to
can't.
do with it.
No, well, what I'm saying is you can't always uphold people in they foolishness. Prime example, I got a homeboy who went to jail over the weekend. His brother called me yesterday. His brother called me yesterday and said, "Hey, we trying to get bail money together for him." I said, "What did he go to jail for?" He ain't pay his child support. Oh, I can't help you.
That's a good conversation to have. That's an amazing conversation to have. But I
I
can't have
can't
this
help you.
conversation
I
right now.
can't up.
I gotta go, Big Easy. I
All right,
appreciate you. You strict you.
no, bye bye.
You was in these comments all this
Listen,
time. You
bye,
could have been
bye,
said
sis.
something.
I love
Thank
y'all.
you.
I
Go
love
I
ahead.
love you
y'all.
guys. Thank you again for being. Please follow me. I'm gonna be getting here Thursday. I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning because I'm an old lady and I go to bed at 8 o'clock. So if you're up at 3 o'clock, whether it's going to bed or going to work or whatever you're doing, definitely come hang out with us. We have these great lives, and I made it. I made it the whole live. I did get one restriction. I did get one
I
restriction.
just want to slide this in. Bye,
Go
Terrence Booker.
ahead.
It's cool.
And be nice. Be nice back.
I'm
All
chilling.
right, y'all. I love y'all. Be safe in these TikTok streets because I know, we all get a little bit of messy in and out because it's very entertainment. So be careful in these TikTok streets. But always remember there are lives like this that we could just have fun and and a good time. I love y'all. Y'all have an amazing day and be good on purpose. Bye.
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 All right, y'all.